I did use it. I did use it to a great effect in the Elite Four. It's a new Parish song.
Yes, thank you.
And yes, of course I have that sound specifically.
If I managed to somehow get the Elite Four member down to their last Pokemon, I didn't even risk it. Out comes the Krinkatoon. I'm using Parasong.
The Krinkatoon.
Wow.
Understandable.
Wow, what a bitch. No, you went for the sacrifice fly with it?
Oh, I did that against 2 of them.
Now the funniest thing is,
actually no, I did that against 3 of them.
Pokemon, he didn't even have to lose the Krinkatoon.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So the 3 I used it against was I used it against Drapion, I used it against Hippowdon, and I used it against Bronzor. Or sorry, Bronzong.
Interesting.
Right.
Oh, right, because I'm in Pearl, so it wasn't Gallade that's Lucian's strongest.
No, it was Diamond. It was specifically Pearl. I didn't use it against Flint for obvious reasons.
Because Flint. Flint would just be like, fire.
Because Flint.
Well, because not only that, but because
Flint
it's an
had
Inferno.
fire in Diamond and Pearl. Also,
He had 2 matchsticks and then a bunch of dirt, but he had 2 matchsticks.
His Ace in Diamond and Pearl.
Fuck. Hold on.
His Ace in Diamond and Pearl specifically was an Infernape, who would not only have been faster, but probably would have one-shot, even without using Flare Blitz.
Oh, it absolutely would have one-shot that lousy
There we go.
So I didn't even bother with that. Instead, I just opted for Gyarados just using Waterfall.
Alright, so we've heard of your team, Celtis. Would you like to know what my team was pre-Lopunny switch out?
I just want to state, before we get on to that, I did actually beat the Elite Four with that team.
Nice.
Good.
And I wasn't even over leveled.
And then I wiped his India.
Also, obligatory hello, welcome back to the Phantoms on the podcast. I'm Sam. And I'm going fucking insane.
What's up?
Hi.
Welcome back to the Fans Only Podcast, the only podcast where one of the co-hosts here has way too many tech issues.
Welcome back to the Fans Only Podcast, the only podcast that day or night, Raiders or Sky, we will get this goddamn podcast going regardless of how many fucking tech issues come up.
Yep. Cheers.
And with a lot more
And on
beer.
today's topic, Pokemon.
No, I didn't wipe to Cynthia, by the way.
Good job.
So,
Well,
have
that
you
was a very
beaten
fun fight.
Zia yet?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm still working on it.
I've not been able to play ZA, but I know a bit of stuff. Did you guys see the new like trailer for it today?
I haven't watched the trailer itself, but I've seen screenshots.
I still
They teased 2 new megas for it, and one of them's actually a pretty cool idea. One of them is for a region that hadn't gotten a mega shown yet.
I like the what was it?
First one or the second one?
It was the second one.
I like the second one. The second one's cool. I was surprised to see the first one.
It was Chimecho. Chimecho was the one I really liked.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. Mega Chimecho, who is now part Steel type.
And
that makes a lot of
back
sense,
to the
actually.
thing that we were actually talking about beforehand.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we were talking about team.
Oh yeah, your team.
So what was your
about
team
my
change?
team. So prior to the Lopunny being swapped out, my team was Crobat, Espeon. First time I've ever used an Espeon.
Ooh, good pick.
Torterra.
Land Turtle.
Torterra's not a bad
Gyarados.
option too.
Also first time I've ever used Torterra, by the way, because usually I pick the Penguin.
Ah.
Same.
Hey.
Gen 4 is the first generation that broke the streak of fire types for me to use.
That's hilarious.
I don't like the Chimchar family.
It's funny because
I don't use the Charizard family unless I absolutely have to, so I understand.
It's funny because I have this chain. I had a chain of grass types for a while.
Then everything
And I
changed
didn't-
when the Penguin attacked.
Well, no. So bear in mind, my first game I played was Diamond and Pearl. And when I originally played that game, I did grab Chimchar the first time, but I then found out I didn't. I found out I didn't like it, so I traded it to my brother, restarted my game, so my brother beat the game with 2 Infernapes.
Infernape.
I love
Dude, I
that
went
you
through-
do 2 Infernapes. Susan. And Susan. I named them after each other.
And then I went through with, I think it was Turtwig, but I could never beat
Sorry, Yusuke.
Cynthia. This was back when I was a kid. But I could never beat Cynthia without my brother giving me Pokemon to help. The one time I actually managed to beat the Elite Four and Cynthia without any help from my brother was when I was using Empoleon, which is why, out of the three of them, Empoleon is my favorite. Because I went on a journey with that.
I like trains.
I like
And yet, to
trains.
round off the team, because I only listed the first half of
But before I went on a
Espeon and
tangent.
Torterra.
What else you got,
I've got Gyarados.
Gary?
Wait, what do you? Oh, that's right. You said this is the one time you're using Turtwig.
Jerry?
Yes. So I gotta get some mons that I've used before in there. 'Cause I got Gyarados back.
Gerald Dose.
Yep.
And the first time I'm using Steelix outside of a randomizer.
Felix, my boy.
Because I was like, wait a minute.
Steelix,
I don't
Steelix
have
is
any balls
actually really
here. I
good,
need
though.
Steelix.
Okay.
Felix's friend.
Steelix is very
This is a good
friendship.
Pokemon.
Steelix is very friendship. You should go hug him and hope he doesn't squeeze you to death.
Hug the snack.
You know what? You nerds go have fun hugging the snake.
Look, I like snakes, so that's fine. Just don't hug the Seviper. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, that one's
Look.
gonna be painful.
I don't know if I like snakes. I don't know if I hate them. That being said, I did try and hug a Diamondback Rattler.
Average Florida man moment.
Average Florida.
Hey.
So you said this
Well, that
is
reminds
your
me,
First,
actually.
the team was a Lopunny.
Hey.
I just switched out that Lopunny for something a little bit better.
What did you switch
Steve?
Lopunny out for?
I just went with the box legendary.
Ah.
Went with Giratina.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Because I haven't used Giratina in a long ass time.
We love the Ghost Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I love antimatter.
I mean, my favorite Ghost Dragon isn't for another 3 generations. Sorry, 4 generations.
We do love Dragapult in this house.
I like Dragapult, but
I've
I like
yet to use a
Giratina more
Dragapult.
because it's based on antimatter.
The funniest thing about my use of Dragapult is I didn't even use Dragapult in Sword and Shield. I used it specifically in Scarlet and Violet.
Ah.
I don't even know it was in Scarlet and Violet. Must have been
So,
Violet.
SG, using Dragapult,
Alright.
let me ask you a question.
Wanna head back?
Yeah.
Have you ever used a Dino before?
Dino. I think I did once.
It's that, but with 4 less levels you need to get to the final evolution.
You know,
Oh, cool.
significantly less impossible to use in a normal playthrough.
Yes, except for the first.
I mean-
the first form is even more useless than
Oh yeah,
Dino.
Dreepy doesn't really do much.
Dreepy
No, it's
is
like
literally
Beldum.
Dreepy is shit. It literally learns 4 moves, and you can teach it nothing else. Not even TMs.
It's Dino if it was a Tynamo.
Dynamo.
I love how you call it, like, impossible to use. Like I'm not a motherfucker who raised that one Larvesta all the way up to a...
I said
Right.
near impossible.
Yeah, but
I didn't
Larvesta
say it
can-
was for...
Larvesta can fight back.
Dreepy
Well, the
cannot.
point is more so
Dreepy
you have to be crazy enough to do that kind of shit, which
Dreepy's
you are.
strong.
Hi, have you met me?
Dreepy's strongest move. Dreepy's strongest move it has until it evolves is Astonish.
Oh. Oh.
You know what?
Not good.
Better than Splash.
Wait, no, it gets bite.
Does it get bite?
Oh.
Shit,
Does
I don't
get
remember.
bite.
I don't remember it getting bite.
There
But
you go.
even still, its stats are not that good.
Me when I remember to bite.
Oh my goodness,
You win
Dreepy
bite.
actually gets some TMs.
Oh.
In which
Wow.
game?
Scarlet Violet, actually.
I didn't see any fucking TMs it could learn. What the fuck?
So,
Those are not the good ones.
the moves that do damage for TMs: Facade, Swift, Dragon Tail, Draco Meteor, and of course Terra Blast.
Hey, Cade.
I did not get any of those before I evolved it, so I was just doing the level up.
And if you
Moves.
wanted to do some breeding, you could also get Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch would be a good one.
Bear in mind, that ended up being my strongest Pokemon on that team I had.
I mean, Dragapult is a fucking speedy
Alright.
behemoth.
Oh, also, this reminds me, I have an update about
The
Crystal.
speedeth, if you will.
It also
are you done
couldn't. It also
with,
didn't
Crystal?
help that I was doing a ghost type monotype team for that run.
Is that
So-
you're done with Crystal?
I did not say that. I said I had an update about Crystal.
Oh,
Ooh, what's the
That would
update?
be.
Friday's episode was the Power Trip episode,
oh boy.
Power trip.
which roughly translates to I walked in and I reminded the Elite Four who's the new champ in town, and I beat their
What are you
ass.
gonna do today?
Now,
No.
you still have the post game stuff to do.
Yep.
No, I have one post game to do.
No,
Mountain
you
is
get
next.
the post game stuff to do.
Super post game.
Let's be honest, that fight is post game.
Yeah, super post game is next. But yeah, to put it simply, we may or may not have basically thrashed the Elite Four. It got so bad I swept Bruno with one Pokemon.
Nice.
But it's
I mean,
Bruno.
I can't
In all
think-
fairness, if you walk in with the right Pokemon, you could literally just have him. You could literally just pick up his Onix and just beat the rest of his team with his Onix.
No. Here's what I did. I walked in. I had my Skarmory deal with the very first thing they throws out. And then I switched to my Scizor.
And they switched to Scizor.
I see the issue for Bruno.
Please take your
Alright,
Fighting
time.
Sword
against
Dance?
the Scizor.
I used Swords Dance again. And then I started slashing. And they all died.
I need to read that apparently.
I mean, it's Scizor in a nutshell there, sub.
Oh, and for added bite, Lance, one of his Dragonites got soloed by Umbreon.
I mean, Umbreon can do that.
What? Tell me.
Umbreon's really good at that.
You know,
For the record, since
Very hard to
since we've
kill a tank when the tank
since-
can just go toxic, and then I wait.
since we've last done this, me, Yosh, and Canther have been doing a
Soul Link.
Soul Link.
3-way Soul Link.
Yep,
Which
and
is
it's
just
been.
Boy,
the
that's
worst
been
idea,
an
but also
adventure.
Oh yeah, it has. I was so mad when the
Fucking
first run
gong show
died.
Adventure.
Do you want to know how the first run died?
Ow.
So N had a Giratina,
Oh.
and Yosh specifically did not have anything but normal type moves.
So you literally just got cucked.
You want to know why I'm so mad about that?
Why?
Why? Because you had
I had an
Biscuit?
I had an Archeop with pure power.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
That was my
That is
starter.
the most terrifying thing that could have happened to an Archeops.
Hey,
And you still lost. This is
I
why
lost.
doing a
Right, that's why I
three-way
went to the
Soul Link
Velvet
is a dangerous idea. It's already hard enough doing a two-way. Three-way, it's like, god damn it, how am I supposed to...
Bear in mind, I've only lost so far.
hey, in
Besides one run where I did make a mistake, but Canther also died during it. Because of a
who's in my
Groudon.
chat right now, by the way.
Yes, Canther is in
Yeah,
fact listening to
Groudon.
it. But it's been very fun.
It was
We've
so-
actually got a run that's made it to Castilia
Justine,
now.
These are the paths you have
Whoa.
walked.
Need to
I should
stare,
also note,
Persona.
I've realized, if we're gonna super post-game, the team needs to get even more stonks,
More stonks.
because if you know what happens at the top
Please
of that
require-
mountain,
This is your
I need
power.
more levels.
Oh, I'm aware.
The
You need
entire
a
team-
lot more levels.
What?
Yeah,
the
you
entire
need to
team
be
is
like.
level 50 right now, we need at least 10 more levels.
Your entire team's level
It is
what?
time, inmate.
Level 50.
You need
Even
like,
10 more levels feels a little low.
No, I have a plan. I just need to be gains.
I have a plan.
I need gains.
To be fair, what his lead off is
The lead off I'll be fine with, because I can just walk up to it and go, I shake the very ground I walk on, perish.
Perish.
Oh, the reason I wanted to bring up the Soul Link is during the last time we were playing it, we had a very fun moment where we were going into the library to get some. We were trying to revive fossils we had, so we could get an encounter there. And I had forgotten hadn't fought N yet, so I removed a Pokemon from my party to free up room for the Pokemon that was going to be from the fossil, and walked in and ran into N, fought N, and his first Pokemon that came out was a Regigigas.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
We have random abilities, so it did not have slow start.
Uh-oh.
what did it have?
I never found out. I got really lucky on that fight.
Jesus.
It was a very scary moment. I will say that. Luckily,
Yeah, I
Who's
remember
setting off
watching you fight
fireworks
that
at midnight?
original
What the
Gigas.
fuck?
we've
Regis
had a,
Gigas.
we've had a bit of a time during the runs. Though some of us have gotten very fortunate with some of our encounters. Cantha got a Dialga,
Jesus.
which is paired with Yoshi having a Larvesta, and me having a Glameow.
Oh yeah, Glameow.
You
I
can-
mean, Paragli's not as bad as people think it is. It's actually a lot faster than people think it is.
Sorry.
Yes, but the problem is it's gonna take a while to level up. Though Yosh will never get that Volcarona.
No, not at all. He's not getting that normally.
Nope.
And Yosh in
No.
Pinwheel Forest got a Regice,
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he did
Which he
use
had-
Reginald
Reginald
Ice.
Ice.
He
And
did,
it didn't
but
explode?
well, he had to throw his Master Ball for it.
Oh,
Ah.
well, that explains a lot. Probably just as a emergency button.
Well, the reason he was gonna run away, but the Pokemon that we got in our encounters were really good. Canther got a Lantern, and I got a Bagon.
Panther in chat. I said I was sorry.
My boy
What are you saying sorry about? If you're referring to the loss of your Beedrill, I wasn't even gonna bring it up. I was talking about the shit that we actually have and actually got and we still have. You know, the really cool shit we still have, like your Dialga.
And yeah, going back to Crystal for a second, actually. The reason why I say I don't need that many levels, I have realized very quickly, my team is going to dismantle the shit out of Red's team. Like, Red is not going to stand a chance once I get to face him. It's going to be great.
The only intimidating thing about Gen 2 Red Team is the level gap.
Yeah, that is a bit. What level is it? What is it, like 80s?
All of his team is
81 Pikachu and everything else is in the 70s.
It's
Okay.
mid-70s and a level 81 Pikachu for Red, but if it was Hugs, it'd be even higher. I'm not worried about it with the exception of the Snorlax, but I have
See,
a plan.
See, I'm probably thinking of Heart Gold Soul Silver, where
Hugs.
I
You
think.
probably are.
Wait, did you just call it Hugs?
Yeah, that's the abbreviation. Hugs.
It's Hugs. Hugs, it's Frog, it's
There's no
Oras, and
U, so
just-
it's Hugs.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Hugs. Oh, excuse me, hang on. Frog, Hugs, Oraz, almost bondage. There we go.
Did you say Frogs?
It's almost bondage.
I said Frog. F-R-L-G.
Frog.
Frog.
Almost bondage is a really funny way to say that.
Almost bondage, perfect. It's the one that's like, yeah, that makes sense.
EDSP is literally one letter away.
Just change one letter.
I feel like when they originally did that, they weren't thinking about that at all.
No.
Oh, probably not at all.
Do we need to talk about Pokemon Masters EX again?
Oh, no,
No.
let's not forget.
No.
Oh boy, it's trending on Twitter. Oh no, it's trending on Twitter.
For
But yeah,
all
I'm looking at the team
wrong
composition
reasons.
that Red is going to have for me. The only thing that really scare me, I'm going to literally just one-shot that Espeon because Espeon can't touch me. Snorlax is a problem because I don't have a good physical attacker, and Blastoise will soak up a lot of damage, but I have Current. Because if he is stupid enough to use Rain Dance, I get free Thunder Spam.
Alright.
Woo!
I have a counter to just about everything he has.
But see, Sub, you technically do have a good Fizz attacker, though.
Yeah, that's Skizzers. Stark is going to absolutely annihilate him.
That's
I just
Skizzers.
need to set up. Now, if that
So-
Snorlax had Hyper Beam,
I'll
it might be a little bit scarier.
Circling back around to Espeon for a second, you said you don't. This was your first time using an Espeon on a team. With
Correct. I don't typically use the evolutions because I already have Pokemon that are lined up that would suit all of their jobs better.
Understandable.
fair enough.
I usually just don't use them because
Until next
typically the games I play, you don't get them until really late.
Like when I played, when I did,
I tried.
when I Let's
them.
played Fire, when I Let's played Fire
Well-
Leaf Green, I considered using an evolution, but I realized my team was more interesting without that. So I saved it for the gen that I knew better and could use the evolution that no one bothered with. Because Umbreon's cool, but Umbreon is underused because it's a defensive tank.
Well,
A lot of
The
people
thing
don't
about-
like playing
Yeah,
that.
Riddles.
The thing
I've
of
heard Riddles sing high praises of Umbreon, honestly.
Umbreon,
It
Umbreon
just soaks
can-
up damage, and since you can give it leftovers in Gen 2, it just is impossible to kill.
You can also give it toxic and just stall things out.
No, that's not at all. That's not an also. That I literally did that. I just put that on it
A lot to deal with.
because it was just the neatest thing to do.
Very few Pokemon can actually outstall a Umbreon that's trained and built well.
And it gets better because Umbreon does have a self-healing move. It has Moonlight.
Yep.
Nice.
On top of that, the only real move, like the only real type that can really threaten it is fighting.
Like Bug can't do anything unless you've got a really good Heracross. Fighting is a threat, and Fairy wasn't invented yet.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because Bug for moves kinda stunk.
Yep.
But your best option was Megahorn, and if you didn't have that, you had to hope to God you could land enough Fury Cutters.
Yep.
It was it was mostly that Bug didn't have anything it could really do because not only were the moves kind of shit at the time, but also the Pokemon in question were also shit. With
Well,
very
no,
few
Gen 2
exceptions.
was the start of them going, we need to make some good-ass bugs, because we got Scizor, we got
Some
Heracross, we
good
got
ass
Shuckle.
bugs.
You say that, but then they didn't give any good ass bugs until Gen 4, and there was only one, which doesn't even stay as a bug.
Well, even then, Gen 5 solved the problem
Back
a
up a
little
second.
too much, if we're
How dare you?
honest.
How dare you say that Gen 3 did not have good bugs? It gave me Ninjask.
True.
I don't find Ninjask is, besides its speed, not very useful.
Never actually
You
used
have
it.
never
Ninjask
used
is
the
the
Compass
ultimate
Ninjask
setup.
then. Yeah, that's what I do. Swords Dance, let the speed boost kick in, send it off.
Then
Which you
Baton
can't do in
Pass.
competitive anymore because they bang Baton Pass.
They
As the
banned
Britons call
Baton
it.
Pass.
Yeah,
Well,
for various
apparently.
reasons.
Oh, and also Fortress. That's another good one. We got two bugs.
Oh, I forgot about Fortress, but Fortress is a good tank. That's a good tank one.
Yeah. Like, we got two really good bug steel types. The first gen that steel was introduced, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And
It's
then, of
still
course,
it still feels like there's way too little bug types that can actually do anything to an Umbreon until
Until
Gen
Gen
5
5.
comes.
Gen 5 said, you know, what if we actually went all in on Bug?
However, I've
What
got
if
a
we just
different
gave
question.
you a lot of bugs? What do you mean, sir?
Alibaba
Leavanny,
doesn't know what's happening, so I'm
Scolipede,
sure she's getting
Crustle,
I've got a different question.
Scavalier,
How have
Tarantula,
all
Volcarona, Durant.
How have
This
all
is a lot.
how have all of the bug steel types actually been good?
Hey,
What?
All of the bug steel types have been good.
Good stat
Yeah.
distributions, they all have wildly different jobs to do.
There we go.
And an amazing
Yeah.
type
And-
combination that gives them
And a lot of them
only
can
weakness.
take hits like nobody's business
Yeah,
because of that type.
Scizor, Fortress, Scavalier, and
Durant.
Durant. All four of them are really fucking good.
Oh, and did we also mention that Gen 5 also gave us Genesect?
Yes.
Yes.
Genesect, the first mythical bug, who is also bug steel.
I forgot he was bug steel, I'll be honest.
You might forget because
Oh, no.
one, he looks like a robot, but two, his signature move is a type changing move based on his held item.
Yep.
It's not even that, it's that I always remember that he's a bug because he looks like a... He may look like a robot, but he, to me, looks like a bug. And his
Robo-Beetle.
name's Genesect.
Oh wait,
And
wait,
also-
hang on. No, go back up. We got what we're wrong. There was
When are
a
we gonna
bad.
charge into
bad one.
Futaba's room? There's no point thinking
What?
it
Which
over
one?
now. Well, I got the
Glove-
calling
trash
card,
glove
so
working, yeah.
let me know when you decide.
Oh.
I don't even count
Yeah,
that
but
one.
that one doesn't count
We'll be
because it
handing the
sucks.
calling card directly
Because
to
it sucks.
Futaba
We said
herself.
that all the ones were
Once we give
good,
it
so
to
no,
her,
that is the
we'll head
outlier.
straight
There
into
is
her
one
palace.
shit
There
one,
won't be
and
any
like
time for
6
prep work
amazing
in
ones.
between.
I
Yeah,
also
so
think
about
about
the rules
that.
of the outliers, we ignore the outlier.
I'll be honest, I
Well,
also
no,
forgot
the joke
about it
is now we have
because...
plenty of them, so we can just shoot more Madame
You
and
sure
call it a
will
day.
reference Futaba
Well, I
Just
also
set it
forgot
on
about that
fire.
one specifically because Wormadam has 3 different forms, which are 3 different types, and I always forget
Oh,
that they're
so
3
you're
different
set on
types and
doing
not
this?
just bug
Yeah,
grass.
and they're all shit
like it's
because
my turn
Wormadam
to unlock
sucks
the entrance.
ass.
Forgive me, too.
And I can also,
Like,
the other thing about it
How
is
will
you can also
convince
never find it in
Futaba to
Diamond
let
and
us into
Pearl.
her room, though? Even bosses
No,
forbid
you
me.
can.
Yeah.
I begrudgingly had one. Unfortunately.
No, I mean like, if you don't
Yes.
get one, which you will never
That
get
is
one
the
because,
best course
you know,
of
it's
action.
shit Pokemon.
You know
did.
The
enough
only
of-
way to find it is through
I
one
think it's
trainer
quite
battle.
straightforward. Futaba doesn't know what we're
Yeah.
doing inside her
I remember
palace.
And you and I
correct?
always
Hence,
forget about
if
that
we
one
tell
trainer
her we've
battle,
come
and
to
it's not
steal
even
her heart,
Crash Coat
she'll
Wormadam
surely
either.
open the door and let us inside. Wait, that's it?
The sad part is all three
Futaba
versions of
wants us to
Wormadam are
have a
so
change of
shit
heart.
that every other
After all,
variation of
she
that type
contacted us
combination
for
is
that
better,
express
which says a
purpose.
lot,
That
because the only
desire
above
should
ground is
lead her to open the
Ninkata.
door as well.
Yep.
You're right. Our feelings should get through if we just try and talk to her.
Which is the first
It
form.
may not be a great
All
Pokemon,
right,
but it
I
becomes
believe in
great.
Futaba.
Yeah.
Come on, let's
And
get
it also
this done.
gives us the first ever bug ghost. Actually, didn't you?
Yep.
Jesus.
An eyeball? What's this?
Like, I know you said I need a freaking drink, but
When did it
goodness.
get on here?
I'm not even done with my first one yet. Working on it.
God.
Whoa!
The way Burmy changes cloak.
I am the other you.
It's based off environment,
Is this
right?
some
And
kind
then
of
when it
hallucination?
becomes permanent.
It's different
Yeah.
from usual. How
See, that's
long will
why
you
I'm always
continue
confused
blaming
by it.
yourself and shutting yourself away from
Yeah.
the world?
But you know what, though?
Blaming
We need to
myself
have an
for
image
what?
of Burmy without its cloak.
For your mother's death.
No, we
No.
have one.
No, we don't.
It's
In
ugly as
fact,
fuck.
here it is.
Don't you think it's time you
Oh,
grasped
God.
There it
the
is.
truth at that moment?
Yep.
Dare I look?
No.
Before your eyes.
No.
I
Oh,
remember that
Jesus.
shit.
Your mother.
Like worm.
The truth.
Curse as fuck. Worm.
No.
Why
Burn
did you
it.
choose to rely on the phantom
I
thieves?
call it
Firm it.
no cloak.
No.
No.
Are you
You know what I
simply
say to
going
that? I
shut
give you an
yourself
actual
in and
bag
do
worm.
nothing?
Fortress.
Are you going to
Hold
avert
good.
your eyes from the
Hold
true
good.
end?
Here's the other question. Isn't Wormadam
Gorgeous.
one of those Pokemon that only evolves from
If
evolving
so,
into
I will kill
from a
them in your
female
world.
specifically?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
because
have
if
a
it's a
male
male,
one,
it turns
it
into
becomes
Motham.
Which
should I
also
do?
sucks.
Well, yes, but here's my question. If they did it with Burmy, why couldn't we do it with
We're
the
sorry for sneaking in
Vespiquen
so many times, boss.
and
I did not hear a
Combi?
word
Why,
you just
There's
said.
no
Say again.
mistaking
why,
it.
why can't we have a
This
male
is the same
evolution
doors
exclusive
in
to
the
Combi?
palace. Hello,
Because
Futaba?
the-
Stop
Thing
asking
is a
questions.
You're
king
there,
bee.
aren't you? Please.
Well, the answer is
Please.
simple. Stop asking questions.
You don't need to make it a
doubt
queen,
the answer.
make it a king bee. Just make it a
Alibaba,
drum.
we know you're there.
A more
It
powerful.
doesn't matter.
Honestly,
if
yeah,
it's
it's more
a
powerful
phone,
drones.
Just
are.
answer us.
Yes, but by that logic,
does
we have to
make
give an
sense.
evolution to male Salandit, and we're not doing that.
Yes, we can.
Why not?
No.
Just give him a
Because
guitar.
it's a reverse
Steal
harem
your
Pokemon.
heart. We need you to open this door.
Why do you just
Can't
want to turn it
change
into
your heart
Toxicity?
otherwise. Please let us
No,
in.
no, no. You have to make the. I'm trying to make a pun about a horny bard.
Oh. What the fuck? Wait a
Look, Bards
minute.
can get the fuck out of my party, so no.
And Edward can get the fuck out of my party.
The other you within your heart told us to have.
I don't
you
know.
open
I don't
it.
like the idea
Deep
of
down, you
Pokemon
want to
having an
open this door,
evolution
don't you?
and then
Great.
one
We're
entire
trying to
specific
uphold
gender
our
not being able
promise.
to actually
You're the one
evolve.
resisting us.
Yeah, it does kind of suck.
10 seconds.
But is it better or worse than Wurmple?
Wurmple, I wish they.
We
I
love
love
Sippy Soup.
Wurmple.
Fine, but if boss comes
The one
home,
problem with
we'll
Wurmple is
kick
that
down
its
the door and
evolutions are
enter if we
random.
must.
They need to make it so that
Yeah,
it's
you never
consistent.
fucking know whether or not you're actually gonna
Time's
get
up,
the
Alibaba.
version that you want? Question mark?
I mean, let's not forget the age-old compromise to that. Just
We
catch
need to
yourself a
change her
Silcoon or a
cognition.
Cascoon.
I wish
True.
they just made us that
You could
it was
just cut out
time
the
based.
middle.
Sorry.
You could just cut out the
So
middleman
she
and
has
catch
to be
the
one to
No,
embrace
middle
it.
in
directly.
that case, you cut out the front man,
Futaba,
so you can
please
get to
open
the
the door.
middleman.
right.
You just catch the middleman.
Pretty much.
Just go, this is
So I-
mine now.
All right.
Then again, why would you
let's
not
go
want
in.
a Wurmple? They're fucking adorable.
I just want them to make it so that when it comes to Silcoon and was it
Cascoon,
Silcoon and
yes.
Cascoon?
Science,
Silcoon
Yes.
and Cascoon.
information technology.
I just want them to make it so that when you
biology,
evolve Wurmple, it's based
These
off of
are all
what
technical
time of
books.
day it is.
No.
I'm not gonna
Jesus,
lie.
that's
Initially,
up
that's
in
what
a
I thought
room
it
like this
was.
all the time.
No, it's just random.
Where's
Yeah.
Futaba?
It is just
It evolves
random.
from
I want them
Wurmple
to just
using a
do.
corresponding hidden personality value.
The
Yep.
closet?
Oh, and that reminds
She'll
me,
shut
actually.
herself into the bitter end.
To quote one Bumbles McFumbles
Even if
regarding
that door's
the
opened
odds
up,
of
we'll get
yourself getting a
stalked again
Beautifly or a
inside.
Dustox.
I bet a
Oh
fence or
boy, I'm
something
getting
forms right in
Beautifly!
front of the
Ah
children.
shit, I'm gonna die!
This makes no sense. Explain yourself.
If you were
Whoa,
ranking the
stop.
Hoenn Pokemon as how good of a pet
We
they'd
needed
be,
to change
you're
your
gonna fucking
cognition.
die if you get a Dustox, because it's a
Unless we do
poisonous
so, we
bomb.
can't steal your heart.
I highly doubt she would understand this, even if we
You know, that reminds
explained
me
it
of.
to her.
Oh,
So basically, my cognition is.
Oh, did I do that, or did someone else do that? You know, Legends Arceus
Huh?
Oh,
She
no.
understood it?
catching a Alpha Wurmple and giving
Why
it
do
to
you
the
know
one
about
guard
that?
dude.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, because he wants a Wurmple.
Yeah. And
Why'd
then
you call
Alpha
yourself
is
Alibaba
totally
and
viable.
Make things more complicated.
You can just
If
give
you
him
wanted
Big
help,
Worm.
You could have
Yep.
just asked
I'll be
for
honest.
it.
I got myself in that game a Alpha
Huh?
Hisuian
Oh, my
Sliggoo.
bad. I didn't catch that.
So I have an Alpha
Hisuian Googler.
Googler.
Depressed. Why would you do that?
I think I get
You know,
it.
funny
I
enough, I
mean,
think there was only
someone for
one.
Because
help
he's
isn't
Steel
that
Dragon, and I wanted a Steel Dragon.
Futaba, can you
Fair
tell
enough.
us more?
You wouldn't
How
have
do
had
you
access
know
to
about
the
the
Yeah, not-
alternative world?
Because I knew about it.
Well, I mean,
that
even
reminds
then,
me.
I probably wouldn't use
The boss
Dialga.
was talking about
I've been
cognition or
that
something
time
before,
point in
right?
time. I was trying to avoid using
Do you think
legendaries.
this is related to
Fair
how
enough.
he was getting grilled by that one
Ah, so
lady?
you didn't want to use time Hans.
Perhaps her mother was
Time
researching the
No, I did
Time
not
Hans.
The fact that the fact of calling it Hans, I hate.
Less science, more supernatural. That's
Oh,
important.
Hans.
Well, that certainly got her attention.
But let's be honest,
It seems
Palkia
we're
is
on the right
really the
track.
Hans there.
So
In that
Yeah.
one, yes.
cognitive science.
Look, I don't want
At
to play.
least until they
I
gave him
don't
his
want.
alternate form and
Futaba,
ripped his arms off.
What was your
Poor
mother?
guy.
I don't want to play. I do not want to play Epona
Please
song
tell
on
us.
Ocarina of Time
What
and then
happened?
have Origin Form Dialga show up instead.
Yo, can we save this for later?
Fair enough,
Seems she's
I
been through
guess.
some serious shit. So,
I don't know why. You
know.
also just reminded me of my favorite picture
True.
that came out of Generation 8.
She did
It's the
say things
distortion
like,
world with Giratina
"Die."
being like, puny mortal, what brings you to
Hold
my
on.
domain? I was looking for the bathroom
Futaba-chan.
and I got lost.
Did you really
I'll
kill
be
You
your
mean to
honest,
tell
mother?
me
my
you got lost looking for the bathroom and wound up in the
what?
distortion world? I'm not a very
Wasn't her
wise.
death an accident?
It
What
was Leon.
actually happened?
Yeah, I figured.
Maternity
was Leon.
neurosis? Is
He
that
has
really
all
a
the
thing?
directional
Leon
sense
does
of
have the
Zoro.
navigational
On.
skills of James.
We
I was
saw
gonna
what
say,
your
Leon
heart is
has the
like, but we
navigational
still
skills of
can't figure
James
anything
May,
out.
so...
The mother
We have a
that
trinity
Boss
of
told
just
us about
fucking
is
sense of
completely
direction. We
different
have
from your
Leon from
cognition.
Pokemon, we have James May, and we have Ryoga from Ranma 1
We
half.
want to hear
All
the
three of
truth
them are just
from
the
your
worst
mouth.
when it comes to directions.
That's why I'm curious in,
Make a
in
square out of that
Sword and
and
Shield how
Zoro from
Leon
One Piece.
actually managed to. How does
Well, but she
Leon in
can't
Sword and
remember
Shield
because her
actually
heart has
manage
become
to do
distorted.
like anything like a champion? Why
Someone
is
else
he the
takes it there.
only?
I'm
Yeah,
so
but why is he
sorry,
the only
Futaba-chan.
champion that actually does
It's
things
just
before we do,
I
and yet
went
he's the
through a
one with
lot
the
myself,
worst
and
sense
I-
of direction?
Because Gen 8 is a very confusing
I'm
story
sorry.
that is not very good.
Also, you can't even
There!
accomplish
Now
catching
steal it!
a catch rate 255 Pokemon.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Anyways,
What did he fail to catch?
Come on, hurry it up.
Eternatus.
Ah,
We did
Oh,
come
right,
to
that
steal
thing
your
was
heart,
255,
but it's
I
not
forgot.
really done right here. at
Remember, I
this
didn't play
moment.
Switch,
Well, to be
so I
fair-
don't know.
Open that closet
to be,
door.
to be fair, we did have to kick its
I'm
ass first.
Sorry, we made you jump to conclusions.
Kick his ass, Nappa.
You don't have to be like
Oh
that.
boy!
I see.
Uh-oh.
And back in the closet.
Oh, and she retreats
in.
back into her closet.
What's the meaning of this?
Alright, she's back in the closet. We can talk about other
No,
things again.
please listen. There's a reason we had to do this. She's aware of the cognitive world, but it seems she
Poor
doesn't
Futaba.
understand how a change of heart occurs.
You know-
Man,
Yeah.
Futaba,
I just
how
love
much
that
do you
when
know
you
about the
initially
cognitive world?
learned about
I
Sword
know
Word
that
and
there's another
Shield
world
Word.
based on cognition, but
Ah,
I
yes.
don't know how
Not
to
this
get
story
there.
again.
Can you guys
Direction
go
man.
there? You said you saw my heart
Yeah.
earlier.
Fucking dickhead,
Yes,
penis head, balls
right.
head. They
How do you do it?
Yep,
fusion
dickhead and
bands
balls
into
head.
erection
we
man.
use a smartphone app.
Direction man.
Boom.
By
Do-do-do-do.
entering the required information, we can go to the cognitive world.
I'll be honest. My favorite,
Direction man.
my favorite thing that
Distortion.
came out of Gen
There
8 was
three. So in this
actually
case,
wasn't even the
Futaba
games
Sakura
or anything like
Soju
that or any of the
Sakura's
Pokemon.
house,
It was
and-
just watching people get their
Futaba?
shit kicked in by
You don't happen to have
Volo.
this app, do you?
Ah,
Bro, people were not prepared
I
for
don't.
Volo, because Volo actually brought a good ass team, and they went, wait, I gotta
Okay,
fight
then.
fucking 8
Can
Pokemon?
you take me
What do you
No,
mean
it's not,
eight?
it's not even that. It's like the realization that you're fighting that it's Cynthia's music, then realizing that they're fighting
course she
Cynthia's
can't come with
team,
us.
and then realizing they're fighting
Oh, look
Giratina
at
and they
you,
haven't
Dad.
been healed, all culminating
And you
with
better not
the
forget about our promise, all right?
second phase of Giratina.
Yeah,
It's just
okay.
one of the few
It's
fights
really
across the series
great.
where you gotta
Almost
fight
forgot.
more than 6
This treasure's not
Pokemon in
gonna
one
appear if
battle.
we don't have
Okay,
a
can I,
read
like,
all,
tell
all
my
of it
experience
without
with
you
Volo
healing.
real quick?
Oh god.
And honestly, just watching
Calling card?
streamers get
It's the one you
get
prepared.
arrogant,
Read it.
thinking they can actually do it, and then
Read
get
it.
their
It's
shit
too
just
dark.
kicked in is really,
Yeah.
really
Just
satisfying.
Alright, so my experience with Volo.
What?
First off, I clocked
I'll
that
make
he
sure she
was
reads it. So you guys
Cynthia's,
go on
like,
ahead.
ancestor almost immediately.
Futaba,
Oh, everybody
'Cause-
clocked that.
make sure you read it, okay?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'll tell you that I didn't, because I thought it was the other person.
And,
It's both.
well, I mean, it helped that he
I'm willing to
had...
bet they fucked at some point.
Let's see.
Well, it helped that he
Futaba
has, like,
Sakura has
two of the
committed
pre-evolved
a
forms
great
of
sin of
two
drowning
of
in
Cynthia's
sloth.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm like,
We
oh, that's
will
cute.
rob
I mean,
every last
yeah.
bit of
And then the
But I
fight
didn't
happened,
notice
and I'm
that.
like... And then the fight happened... No, I did realize early on that I'm like, you're gonna be the bad guy, aren't you? Like, I did clock that pretty quickly.
Well, he keeps it very hidden until like post game.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was not
'Cause the more-
even with all that. I was not ready for the fucking Bolo fight.
You again?
Because the more plates that you collect, the more unhinged he starts to get, and that's the sign of like, oh, this guy's got something wrong with him.
Yep.
Oh, I
Hi, Lee.
figured that he
How's
was
it
going to be
going?
unhinged, but
Yeah, things are fine for right now.
when I was
Give it
looking at it,
Another half
I'll
hour.
be honest, I thought that he was, and this is probably bad in hindsight, but I honestly thought that with all the ancestors and things, I thought it was Volkners.
Really? He doesn't look
Really?
like Volker though.
He really doesn't.
Selfless, I've never bothered to play at Legends Arceus, and even I can tell that Volo was Cynthia shaped.
Like
Cynthia.
the hair,
problem is-
it gives it away.
Look,
Yeah.
my problem was that I got deceived by Kogita.
Not by Lady
Fair.
Kagura, really?
Honestly, when she
I
had
didn't
us,
see both
okay.
of them for.
Can I be
Because
real? When
she
she
looks-
had us
she
start
looks-
looking for the red chain, that was a point where I clocked something being up because, like, I remember Cyrus being all about that red chain so that he could control either Dialga or Palkia. So I'm like,
Like,
what the
make
fuck
this
is your end
chain,
game
I
here?
control them.
Yes,
Well,
exactly.
I was confused by that at first, but I saw Kogita, and my brain didn't think, oh, they could have two ancestors. No, because everyone had only shown one,
Nice.
and it had only ever been one. So why would there be a second?
Why not?
That would be weird.
Well, there was a second. But my brain never thought about that, and honestly, when you look at the merchant that was with Volo, I never saw that guy as Volkner's ancestor. I just saw that as some random dude.
Some random
So,
dude.
I shit you not, that's
Of course,
literally,
no.
that's how I thought of him, and I thought Volkner's ancestor was Volo, because that's the only character that was left.
That was not
The only-
the only character that was left. But alright,
What was,
sure.
what was the only character that was left with blonde hair that I even thought of including?
I guess.
Plot twist, it was actually Barry's ancestor.
It was Barry?
Dude, honestly, I
Oh my
believe
God.
that.
I wouldn't have even thought of that.
But it's like one of those things where, because they were doing the whole ancestor thing, and it's all the relations with the existing characters, and most of them are similar. I couldn't even get my brain around it being Cynthia's.
Oh,
You
an enemy.
Florida man.
You Florida man.
But yeah, fun fact,
No.
that is not the first. The battle with Volo was actually not the first time we've had a battle with someone that goes beyond 6 Pokemon in one fight.
Yeah, because Dennis technically takes control.
Yeah, it gets us.
Nope. I'm actually not talking about Dennis.
Really?
Oh, are you
Well,
now?
I'm talking about Grandmaster Greevil from XD Gale of Darkness.
But it was
Right,
the-
because
it was one of
Shadow
the-
Lugia.
Because it's not a main line.
But it was like
How dare
only.
you. Shadow Lugia is badass and I will not accept
Yes, it is.
alternatives. It is the first fight with 7 Pokemon.
It is, but
It
it's
is.
also not the first. It's not part of the main game.
If I use
Bear in
this,
mind that the developers
It
of
should
those
count,
games
though.
did not know what
Vocal
Pokemon was.
input.
And
This is also
in
the
that,
sequel, so that's what we did know.
Futaba Sakura.
Coliseum, maybe you
Sojiro
could say that, but they
Sakura's
had to have
house.
understood something about the games to get it to
And
work the way
then-
it did.
Something about
they understood
distortion.
enough to make, honestly, one of the cooler
Distortion.
Pokemon games.
Distortion.
Like, the Genius Sonority is a dev team composed of former Dragon
Not
Quest
again.
devs. They know what RPGs are.
Yep.
There's no way hell they didn't understand what Pokemon was. They just didn't work on the games.
Yep.
They may have known, but the thing about it is, well, they know how to do RPGs, but the thing about it is they specifically said that they never looked at
That's right.
Pokemon
I
itself.
remember now.
Like, they never
When
looked at
they were
any of
here,
it
I
for the
messaged
actual
Tim in the
games when they were
chat
making
and-
Coliseum and 2.
If I can be completely
They
honest,
may-
maybe that was, like, at the time for the best, because
I can go in now.
They may have known a bit more in 2 than they did with 1.
now it
But-
helps up.
they probably didn't care much. They probably had their idea of what they were going with and just went with it.
And get on them.
Honestly, I would love for the Pokemon Company to,
Oh, this ain't what I was
kind of
imagining.
contract other studios to do
Expecting a
stuff like
mountain
that.
Treasure or
That would
something
be
of
pretty
that
sick.
sort?
Yeah, we've
Just have
done
some-
that, but they're
There
usually
is
not
that
just
over
other
there.
spin-offs that still play like Pokemon. They're just the other weird spin-offs.
That's,
Yep.
That's why we
I
got
was
new
gonna
Snap
say, is this
recently.
part where
The
I bring
treasure
up the
must
fact
be
that Gen
inside.
4, the Gen 4 remake
All right,
wasn't done by
let's
Game
take it.
Freak at all?
True.
Yeah,
no,
they
it-
weren't even
Be
planning to
careful.
do a Gen
It-
4 remake originally.
Bear in mind that it
Treasure.
may have not been done by Game Freak at all, but it was still
There's something
directed by
here.
the original director of Diamond
got
and
a
Pearl.
bad feeling about this.
Well, yes, that is
Okay.
technically true. It is still a wholly different game dev
Yeah.
studio.
They also
Then
still
took care
used
of
the
it.
same base coding from the original Diamond and Pearl.
Okay, and
We know
Well, you
that
could fool
because
me.
we know that because they were people who had done ROM hacks for the original Diamond and Pearl were literally able to just port over all the coding they had and basically have a ROM hack of it from like day one.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Wow.
They had to update things afterwards, but they had a functioning copy of a ROM hack literally day one.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Mission created. How can that be?
look, I figured out from day one that BDSP was not going to be a good game because it was made in Unity and it smells like it. So that was
It was made in Unity.
I will say,
Yes.
I think one of the best changes they made in BDSP specifically was the Underground. The Underground was great.
I just find it very funny that the original plan, they had like no intention of doing a Gen 4 remake, and they basically got told, no, people want a Gen 4
Look at
remake.
it fly
And
about.
they're
They
like,
probably-
well,
can't
we
reach
don't want to
it.
do it, so make someone else do it. We're not going
Got
to
no
bother.
other option.
That's probably why
Let's
it
take
was
it
done
down
the
with our
way it
guns and
was,
skills.
because they just didn't
No, that's not a
want-
problem. That's just how it was. The original team did not want to do a remake. They wanted to do Legends Arceus, so they just hired someone and said, remake these. Do whatever.
Well, that's what I'm
And
saying.
that probably
Like,
was just the time for
they
it.
probably didn't have a lot of time to actually do anything. That's why they just took the same coding and the same stuff, and even used the same director. They just didn't have the time to do anything that they would have wanted to do.
Izzy, can't see straight.
That being said, I just want more like studios to get involved in some of this
I
stuff,
am thou.
because obviously Game Freak is way overworked.
Once again, overworked we can't say for certain because we don't know what the conditions are, but at the same time, the big thing is more so, we don't know what goes on under the hood for them. We know that they need more time and such, but we've literally stood on this pedestal every goddamn time we talk about Pokemon. It's just
Yep.
the same goddamn conversation every time.
Yep.
I mean, it is, but I mean, like, can you honestly, like, a year or maybe 2 years between games?
It's not
just-
what? It's 3 years.
No, but between games and then also expansions and things like that, that just feels little.
It's a 3-year turnover
Damn
between
that
titles.
thing. When's it gonna strike?
I'm not talking about generation turnovers.
Not this.
Let's go.
Because bear in mind, there was, if you like, you can go back to earlier games, it was Diamond and Pearl, then Platinum the following year, then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then I think they had a year off, and then Black and White. That's just the release schedule of the years.
Queen, you're in danger.
Yes, that was also the DS era though, where it wasn't really that big of a concern. Like most people didn't even blink when they did that for Gen 4.
This isn't
Well, let's look at
Can't tell at all when it's
more
gonna
recent
attack.
generations then.
You
Uh,
can't tell. Mona, you've got to
What do you
tell
mean
us.
by no?
Like again, you're preaching to the choir on this. Like this is the same conversation we always have. Like Pokemon needs more dev time. I understand,
Yep.
but at the same time, we're not gonna make anything happen by being like, guys, we need more games, more time. It's like,
So
okay,
this is inside
they're
my
not gonna do
heart.
it.
No.
I didn't think it'd be like this.
I know.
Because of forces beyond our control.
And besides, even then,
Do you
the dev
remember?
cycle has actually already been broken because we
This
have
is
a
the
longer gap
suicide
between gens
note.
again. It's
The
been
men
4
in
years.
black
It'll be 4
suits read
years
it
since
right after
until the next
Mom
gen.
died.
True, it's been
I
a
just,
bit.
I
That's
just,
correct.
I just think that they finally
Look at the
realized that
next
they in
one.
fact needed more time to learn the skills that they were
This-
trying to
this is-
learn.
When Mom jumped
Because
in
let's
front
be
of that
honest, they
car.
were very ambitious with, you know,
That's right.
Sun and
Now the
Moon,
next.
Sword and Shield,
Yep.
and, even
especially
Scarlet and
Scarlet
Violet.
and Violet.
And they just
Don't
weren't
run.
able to meet to what they
I
wanted
thought
to
you made your
do.
mind up after you talked to the
In the case
Phantom
of Scarlet and
Thieves.
Violet, kind of took a whole other console for that to really reach its full potential.
Okay,
Which
It's
was
not even.
expected, but at the same time, yeah.
I mean,
it's me
but like,
complaining.
if I remember
Mom
correctly, with
scolded
like
me for bothering
Sword
her.
and Shield, like there was a lot
Yes.
more they actually wanted to do, and
I
they just
knew it.
couldn't.
It was
I
me
mean,
who killed Mom. I was a bad
X
daughter.
and Y
I
was
weighed
another
her down
good
and she
example of
hated me for it.
ambitions not
That's
meeting
just
up to
like I
expectations,
remember.
or expectations
No,
and
no,
ambitions just
no.
getting.
Are you
No,
sure?
X and Y is an outlier. It was not an it was not an
Remember
issue
everything.
of not being
Don't
able to reach
avert
its
your
full potential.
eyes.
It was
When
they
did
had
this
too many
happen?
projects and they wanted to branch out to other games, so they
Just a
chose
little
intentionally
before
not
Mom
to do a
died.
Z version,
I
which
whined about
backfired
wanting to
horribly
go on a
because no one
family
bought their
trip,
other games.
But she scolded me and said no.
Well, I mean,
Was that all
that
she said?
is part of it, but they also still had projects
Mom
in
said,
the
I'm
work
too busy right now. I
for
need to
a
finish
Z
my
version.
cognitive
It
research as
just
soon as
was
possible.
really ambitious, and
And what did you
because they were
do?
branching out to other things,
I threw a tantrum.
they didn't have the time and
Told her
resources.
she thought her research was
It's
more
not this, that's
important
what
than
I just
I
said.
was. That's when she scolded me.
I
What did
literally
she
just
say
said they chose not to
afterwards?
do a Z version because
There
they
was
wanted to
more.
focus on other projects to expand their library, and those games didn't sell because they
Did
weren't
she
Pokemon.
say, my research
Yes,
is
they were
almost
Pokemon.
over?
I still
Like they
think
literally
finished.
were trying
We
to
can go
defy the
wherever you
ruling of
like.
them always
I'm
being the
sorry I've
Pokemon
left you
guys,
alone for
and
so
it failed
long,
miserably because
Futaba.
no one bought their shit because
Please
it
try
wasn't
to
Pokemon.
understand, though.
They
I
got
still
played
think
by their
even
own
if-
fucking
really
company.
important.
I still think
I
even
need
if
to
they
complete
didn't
it.
branch out with the other games, I
Even
don't
if
think
it
they would have been able
costs
to
me
achieve
my
what they were
life.
actually trying to do
Did
with
she hate you?
at Gen 6.
I don't believe
She
that
didn't?
because Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon break series tradition so much that I could
She
totally see them
smiled.
doing what they want to do with XYZ.
Ah,
It
my head.
actually
it
wanted
hurts.
to do with
Which
Z.
is true.
Like they probably would have been just fine doing the Z version. They just chose not to because they wanted to try and do something else.
Huh?
And again,
Uh,
I wouldn't know because I never really bothered
Calling
with
me?
Gen 6.
Yeah, you are out of the
Eh.
conversation for Mega stuff.
they're
Yeah, it never put me into it because I'll
We
just
ain't doing
bitch about the
shit to
Megas.
it was
Don't
more
worry, I'll
of,
send you to Alolan. You can do with Mega.
Futaba?
What you can do with Alolan Tree.
Z moves.
You came into your cognitive
No,
world?
just
just-
the tree.
Just the
I
tree.
just think that since they've gone to
The person
3D, a
themselves
lot of
coming
the
into their
like
own
skills that
palace?
they had from
If
the
that
2D era of games hasn't translated as well as they had expected
Yes.
it to.
Once again, yes, this is a very common argument that their quality dipped after they jumped to 3D because they're good at 2D artwork, not 3D modeling, which takes longer and is more annoying to do.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just a
But
common
at the
sense.
same time,
that-
they were also dealing with 600
It's
plus
my fault.
individual sprites
It's
just for
my
the
fault that
Pokemon.
Mom-
After a
That's
certain
true.
point, you just gotta say fuck it.
honestly, that's just kind of a common sense argument. It's going to take longer to do 3D models than it will do
Yep.
2D sprites anyway. And it's just
Like
going
that
to
was
be
the entire reason as to
That
why
monster her mother.
Gen 6's 3D models were
Futaba's
kind of
desires and
idiot-proofed
guilt
to
must have
survive the
distorted
3DS
her
era
cognition
and
of
get
her.
on the
The
Switch
wish
as
that her
well,
mother was alive
so they wouldn't
again
have to
is
deal
mixed
with
in
that
as well.
later.
Along
That's
Yeah,
with
I
why
think
people were kind of surprised
jeers.
that Scarlet Violet models
That-
looked visually different. So
gonna
they
s-
actually touched them up a bit.
I was gonna say, they say that you say that it was idiot proof, but didn't they change that again in like Gen 8? They updated a bunch of models in Gen 8.
If they did, it wasn't noticeable. Scarlet Violet is much more
Specifically,
noticeable.
I think they updated it in Arceus.
Maybe I don't know. But I know for certain that people noticed when it came to Scarlet
What does
Violet
she
because
mean by
it
that?
was much more noticeable.
Could she
If
be
it was
talking about
changed in Legends,
cognitive
it would have been a lot.
science?
It was a lot more subtle.
I think that was also because of the like vastly different mechanics that were going on at the same time that also masked it.
Nobody cares about me.
I should never have had Futaba.
That
She was
and
always such
when
a
people
bother.
complained about that game, even though
Seems
they
you caused your mother a great deal of trouble, Futaba-chan.
probably shouldn't have been
She
because
must
it was
have had
the
some kind of
like the
maternity
beta footage.
neurosis.
They were mostly complaining about the performance and the lack of Pokemon being around, even though that was definitely alpha footage.
Yep.
Which at least
While we're talking
being
about this,
free-
a young lady is having depression in the background. Don't worry about that.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say,
And
at
for
least
once,
it taught,
it's not me.
Hey, we're gonna
Good
be
job.
in
at least it
Yeah,
taught
because-
Game Freak an important lesson.
because
Make
she
sure that if
thinks
you're going to
she
show
killed her
something in
mother.
the trailer,
And because
you have
she
it
thinks she
looking really
deserves
good.
to die, Futaba gave birth to a palace where her mother wants her dead.
Yo, I don't think they've learned that lesson entirely.
Futaba-chan, look! There's no way that monster is your mother! It's just an illusion you created!
And Kantha throwing a Fuma.
But she never abused you, did she? Boss told us. He said she did her best to raise you alone.
Isn't this a false memory that's been imprinted upon you?
A false memory? Ugh!
You made your mother destroy
I like how I've
Even
looked at the
memory is
game.
false. Oh!
She had worked so hard on this well.
Sometimes I wonder
Even though
why.
I know this entire.
She lost her mind.
Sometimes I wonder why
all because
even
of you.
bother like putting on the game for you guys. Sometimes, since the entire point of this is to just kind of leave the game on in the
It's your
background.
shadow.
I was gonna say, even though we never talked about the game, I like how I haven't
Sometimes
even
we
looked
do
at the
have
game
to
this
talk
entire
about
time.
the
Look,
film
occasionally
because
we
it is
want
the
to talk about the
fandom's
game.
only
It's just way
content.
funnier to make it a running joke of how long can we go without talking.
research.
Fair enough.
How long can we go
Like, we can
without
talk about the
talking
game at
about
any
the
point.
game?
Yeah.
We just choose not
Because
to.
of the note.
Well, I
How
can't
about
talk
them
about the
Yanks?
game because I'm not even watching the game right now. I'm just listening to it.
We're at Futaba's awakening scene.
Exactly.
I can
How about them Yanks?
hear that.
Okay, I
See,
would.
I'm getting podcastception. I'm getting to hear. I'm part of a podcast. I'm listening to the game as a podcast.
But they kept reading it aloud in front of
Okay,
your
I would like to actually talk about the game for a second. Makoto's Awakening is my favorite, hands down. This one is a very, very close second for me.
I like this one for a very different reason.
I mean, this
What-
one's
what
a
do you like
shout out
this
to
one?
the Persona 4.
That
100%.
exactly.
Yeah.
It is a shout out
No!
specifically to
She
Persona 4's
scolded me
Awakening.
whenever I had tantrums, but she cared
Yeah.
for me.
That's one of the things that makes it so great.
about the suicide
In fact, I was actually. Okay, I've been watching Nico B's playthrough of the original Persona 5 recently, and as he was going through this, and my mind was wandering, I realized, like, the way this plays out, it is a shout out to the original Persona 4, but it's also kind of like an inversion of
Because
it,
I couldn't
almost.
face myself. Or Mom's death.
Because in the original Persona 4,
Why did they have
like-
to yell at me like that?
the shadow is always like part of themselves they don't want to see, and everyone's just being like, I'm fine, and the shadow's being like, no, you're not. Whereas here, Futaba's thinking of herself like, oh, I'm a piece of shit, but her shadow's being like, are you really though?
You knew from the very beginning.
I love how Persona
It goes.
Middle gentleman speaks in rhymes.
Well, it actually kind of merges Persona 4 and Persona 5 very well. Remember, Persona
and 4.
5 householders specifically have distorted views.
Yes.
So
Yes, also that.
she has a distorted view, and her persona or her shadow specifically is trying to show the truth.
Well, yeah, of course she has a distorted view. You seen those glasses?
Shut the fuck up.
She
No,
does
because
have ultra nerd glasses.
Those are super nerd glasses.
They're cute.
No, those
I
are
haven't.
ultra nerd.
I haven't been able to see her distorted
Mega
those
ultra
glasses
nerd.
because unfortunately my glasses, when I don't have them on, I can't see shit.
Fair enough.
I don't have
Because
one.
look, when your glasses take up 75% of your face, those are ultra nerd.
True. At least they're not spiral glasses.
True.
Because then they're mega ultra glasses.
No,
Most
then
everyday
they're
glasses.
weeb mega ultra nerd glasses.
Yeah.
Do we
Which,
need
by
to
the
talk
way-
about Dragon Maid for a moment?
Oh god.
Oh god.
I know what you're talking about. The beaver.
Yeah,
The beaver.
yeah.
And I hate to do this to you. You left me no choice. That's also Carly's glasses from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fight.
I don't have the energy.
Oh, don't worry. It's
And
not time for that block. It's just
Futaba
that
getting
bad.
abducted
Also,
by
this
tentacles.
isn't actually an awakening. Futaba just got abducted by aliens.
Oh,
Futaba,
part
no!
It's
God
part
damn
of
it! Why was she fighting Gold Lewis?
Damn, she lost the Gold Dick Lewis.
Well, who was she playing? Of course she didn't stand a chance.
Look, Gold Dick Lewis had a minigun.
And it
God,
comes
who would
with, and he
Futaba play?
swings like it's a fucking ball and chain.
Bridget. Full stop.
You know, I could see that actually.
No, I think Lucy.
She would be Lucy for
Yeah,
the
actually-
aesthetic, she'd be Bridget for the actual gameplay.
No, she'd be Asuka for the gameplay, just to be a dick.
Yeah. She could totally handle being Asuka.
I don't think she would play Bucket purely on the principle of she would look at Bucket and be like, eh.
Mom,
See, I know exactly who Ryuji would
No,
play.
she would still
Not
play
her.
Bucket anyways. She'd go,
You're
eh,
just a monster.
fix her anyways.
I know exactly who Ryuji would play. He'd play one of two characters. Sorry, three characters. 1, Potemkin. 2, Potemkin. 3, Potemkin.
Oh,
No.
Ryuji would absolutely pick Potemkin.
Oh yeah,
You
Ryuji
can
definitely.
pick Potemkin. Actually, no. Wait. Hang on.
No, look, I had to make it that joke. No, the real answer is it'd be Potemkin,
it's going to
Leo,
slow down on us again, isn't it?
and then,
What can we do?
it would be one of the Rushdown characters.
She does not strike me as a glue eater, though. She strikes me as the type of person who would find the most abusable character possible, which
No, I'm talking
means she's
about
either playing Zato or Chaos.
Heart's world,
Talk about
right?
Ryuji, not...
Yeah,
Well,
we're talking about Ryuji.
No problem for me.
Well, I was talking about Flutterbuck.
I
Don't talk about
I
falafel.
don't know,
I was talking about falafel. You were saying?
Falafel.
I don't know about her because I am unfortunately not like her. I am too much like Ryuji.
Utaba's a fucking gremlin.
I'm summoning our ultimate weapon
She
for the
would play
Masters.
Chaos then, because only gremlins play Chaos.
Yeah, I was about to say she'd have Happy Chaos as like a tertiary or something.
A ballista.
Look, she
No,
would
Chaos or Zato. She wants to play a character that can just deny you the ability to play the game.
No, look, here's the thing. She would somehow bind all of his controls to a keyboard, and she just used her hacking skills to just type.
Ew, she's a dirty
Everything.
keyboard player for a fighting
Oh,
game.
100%.
Ew.
But the thing about it is that she's really good at fingering those keys, so she's really good at
That's
it.
disgusting. Please don't ever say it like that again.
I mean, have you seen her during the
Go to your
intro?
room.
She's good at plinking.
Go down.
Did you say plinking?
That's
It's
an
a
actual
term.
fighting game term.
That being said, though, Morgana would absolutely be the person to play another character in the voice acts.
Yeah.
So you're
So he's
saying?
playing Elf.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah,
No,
that's
here's the thing. Unfortunately, I don't think that'd be the case because I think Morgana would probably be playing, probably one of the scantily clad characters.
No,
No.
Celtis. Morgana would absolutely play Elf.
Yeah,
Because
He would
just
be.
like
He
Elf,
would sim for
Morgana
Eno.
is
He
a
would not play Eno.
Morgana's 100% a sim.
Joker is playing Soul because main character syndrome. Or Sin. Not Kai, just Sin.
This is gonna sound like a
I can
stupid
see him
question
being
'cause
a sim
I
player.
feel like
Yusuke
it's
would
odd.
play Jacko.
I was about to say I feel like it's gonna be obvious, but who would Yusuke play?
Who
Jacko.
do Yusuke play?
'Cause I feel like
Who's
it's
the
all,
most?
Jacko is obtuse.
it'd be all about
Wait,
aesthetic.
no.
It'd be all
That's
That's what I'm
aesthetic.
saying.
answer.
Who'd be the most artistically inclined character?
It'll never come true.
Angie.
That's why I'll live in the real world.
Yeah, I can see him playing
can't
Angie.
do it. Spin.
Spin!
You know, I just realized that. Ryuji-
Oh my god, no.
unlike-
Angie would be a perfect
Ryuji-
fit for Yusuke, actually.
You know, Ryuji might actually just try and play Baiken.
Yeah,
He wouldn't be good at it, but he'd try it.
he would
No.
do it for Big Titty and also because Samurai Lady.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
would.
I could see that.
He absolutely would.
Makoto would play Eno because fuck you, that's why.
Just fuck you.
Well, would it not also be part? I don't know if it's just my thought that she also uses fists to cut, but could she also not play Giovanna?
Wait a minute.
That's kicking,
I don't
not
know.
punching.
Gentlemen, we're
close
also
enough.
thinking too hard about who would actually play Chaos.
Yeah.
Oh,
it would
I
be
catch
that
you.
fucking-
It
I
would
catch
be
you.
catchy.
Okay, so in that case, Futaba plays Zato.
Well, no, he wouldn't.
But
He
he
wouldn't just.
plays Chaos.
He wouldn't just play Chaos. He'd also play Asuka.
Yes,
Yeah, he would play Asuka.
because he's a fucking
But he
dork
wouldn't know
like
how
that.
to play Asuka well. He would just
play
play him
Asuka
because
with
he
one
thinks
hand.
No, he would play
Thing
Asuka
is, he's
well.
a smart
That's the concerning
motherfucker.
part.
Is the problem?
No, it's not a matter of being smart. It's a matter of mastering micromanagement.
Oh, he could totally do that.
You telling me
definitely
he's
do.
got the proficiency of Gobo? I do not
Yes.
believe he has the time to learn that.
Unfortunately, he does.
I would believe he would play Asuka. I do not believe he would have the time and practice. He's too busy thinking he's better than everyone else. He would get his ass beat playing Asuka, and then switch to his real name, which is Chaos.
No holds
And
Okay,
they'd
that I
still
could
get his
believe.
ass kicked.
Yes.
I
And
could
then we
believe
push him
either
downstairs.
one
Okay,
though.
for
That's the
Makoto.
problem.
Makoto, I could see, like, she's very logical. I could definitely see her, like, picking one of the 5-star characters to start out with. Maybe Sol, maybe Kai.
So no, from
May
Makoto,
would be a
I
real
thought-
possibility. I think.
From Makoto, I thought Giovanna, but like I said, fisticuffs.
She might
I
do
don't know.
Leo.
Makoto would pick Giovanna.
I actually think she might do Leo because she's well organized and such, but every so often she just wants to let fucking loose.
True.
And that's what Leo is.
Yeah, I can see that.
Leo wants to just scare you into submission and beat you senseless.
Here's a better
Let me have
question.
Haru.
Yeah, I was about to say. Now the question is, what about Haru?
Haru is playing bucket.
You're just a monster born from my
I was gonna
own
say, do we also
weakness.
want to throw in some of the characters from the other games?
No, don't ask me that one. 'Cause I don't play the other games.
Let's stick to P5 for now. We can do the other characters that are not in the bucket though.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we can. What about the other person who's in this game?
Oh, Kasumi?
Yeah, I don't know much about Kasumi, but
Who would be a
I think-
dancer-esque character?
I would say
think it's-
Angie again, but I don't think she would vibe with him.
Wait, because Angie's too simpy for fighting.
Is he?
No, I don't see
it doesn't
that.
even necessarily have to be a dancer themselves. Something that someone who like kind of just goes with the flow, I guess, could also work.
No, it's oh.
Speed.
Wait, hang on. That gave me a bad thought. You wanna know the really fucked up thing to do?
What?
Wait.
Kasumi actually mains Bedman.
So no, there was
That
a
would be
character
kinda
from
fucked.
Persona Strikers I thought would do that.
Well, I've not played Strikers.
Sophia?
I know nothing about
Sophia would totally
Yep,
be main
Sophia.
Batman.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know, AI playing the AI character.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you think she'd play Abba?
See, the problem
wait.
is
Oh my god.
with
She could
Hang
play.
on.
Sophie.
Frankly, she could play
probably
anyone she
literally
wants.
anyone.
Hang on. It also just occurred to me. No, we were wrong. Goro is not playing Chaos. He's playing Slayer and thinking he looks fabulous. and,
forgot about
then he's just
Slayer.
spamming stanky leg.
Wait, no.
Just
Here's the other thing. Because of the aesthetic, I could entirely see Yusuke also playing Slayer.
He
Maybe.
would, but then he wouldn't vibe with the gameplay and would go back to Angie, I think.
But
I
then
think
he
he
also
would-
wouldn't vibe with Anji.
No, he vibes
No.
with Angie because Angie's a fucking goober.
The problem
She's a
is, though,
trooper.
Sophie, while he'd look at Anji and go, this character is what I like visually.
Yes.
He does a spin and goes, what the fuck is this?
Also the fish.
Why,
Look,
why does
Also,
Yusuke-
I don't. Yusuke, I
Yusuke
think
very
is
much
someone who
vibes
just.
with Anji on an aesthetic level.
I was gonna say
I like how
Yusuke is
we-
also.
But on a gameplay level, I can't see him vibing gameplay.
I also think he would just ignore gameplay and just focus on aesthetic anyway.
Yes, that's
Honestly,
100%
honestly, he
Yusuke.
might be the type to do that, but I realize we've also missed one. We didn't give anyone to On.
On.
We didn't give anything to On.
See. I think On would be the one to play Ino.
Honestly, I pitched Makoto as Leo, or I could see On as, because she wants to be badass girl.
Yep. And she herself has said she likes the villain characters from superhero shows.
Ooh, in that
And-
case, I have another potential one for On.
Oh, what?
A little out of the box. Rambler Ball.
Ooh, maybe.
do Ram. But Ram also's, like, weird to play, so I don't know if you'd vibe with that. Ino's pretty clear.
Yeah, Ino's a little more on the fabulous side, and I think she likes that.
And you actually no, she would be sold on Ino the moment she heard "Be My Bottom Bitch."
Be my bottom, bitch.
I don't know. She's for me. On is one of the characters I really struggled to like hit their personality, like pin down her personality throughout the entirety of it.
I kind of get that.
I mean, she's working on her individuality as a whole. Like
Yep.
she's trying to not just fit in with the crowd. That's her vibe.
Yep.
I mean, that's
well.
fine.
A little bit.
Who's time?
On.
On's whole like character arc with her like social link stuff. She's trying to not be like left in the dust and tries to not be stepped on. Mainly with the whole like photo shoot stuff.
Yep.
It's more of the other characters to me, right from the start, are very clear cut as to what they actually are.
No
She's
matter
clearly
what
like
you
hasn't
say to
figured
me,
herself out yet.
I will
Yeah.
live.
And I don't remember very much of how she changes throughout the entirety of the game, so I'm not good at remembering it.
Oh, that was a cool boss fight.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, there
boss
was a
fight's already
fight
over?
there.
Yep.
We did it. We
Did we just
saved
talk
Delbar.
Did we just talk about characters playing?
Yes.
Yes.
You
Yes,
know,
we
I
did.
somehow knew we were gonna get a Guilty Gear tangent in here somehow. And
Good job,
that's how we
everybody.
did
I
it.
wasn't expecting that. I was legit expecting us to talk about Pokemon the whole fucking time.
No, I was kind of like, I need to steer the conversation off of Pokemon because I want us to have something else to talk about.
Fair enough.
I also
You
was
need
at
to vary
some
up the
point like
conversation a bit.
I was like, why are we talking about Pokemon for this long?
Because that's
You were the one
because,
who was talking about it so long.
because we're nerds
It's
and that's
okay.
a thing we
Have
can
Guilty
do.
Gear.
Freaking incredible!
Look, my brain is brain.
Whoa, what in the world?
My
Alright,
brain
fine,
is
then I'll
brain,
steer
yes.
us in a direction
Ooh,
that no
it's
one's ready
totally
for.
skin
Did you know
tight.
there was a point in time where the White House had a pet raccoon?
Under
Yes.
who?
Another thing
Also
shot?
felt that she's
Calvin
getting
Coolidge,
tased.
Mom?
of all people. Silent Cal had a pet raccoon.
That's kind of sick, actually.
He was given it as a present to eat. He didn't understand that, so he just kept it
I'm
as a pet.
sorry for being so selfish. Mom,
Kind of
This was early
badass.
1900s.
Don't come
Eating
over
raccoon
here.
was considered a delicacy at the time.
This isn't where you're supposed to be, is it?
Please tell me it had a goofy
but I
name.
finally got to see you
Rebecca.
again.
Are you being
That's not-
That's
selfish
cute.
again?
I believe that once the Coolidges finished their term and left, the Hoovers took over, and there was a
love you,
treehouse
Mom.
built outside on the White House
I
grounds
love
for
you
Rebecca.
too.
But when the Hoovers moved in, they found another pet had decided to take up residence there.
You should
It
get
was,
going.
I think it was a family of possums in there.
Awesome.
So they just claimed it. Were just like, nope, that's ours now.
I'm president. Who's gonna fucking stop me?
Oh, right.
Exactly.
Megid.
Like,
Where are you
I don't know
going?
why this is, but there's a lot of just really
Oh,
wacky fucking
I know how
pets
to use the nav now.
from U.S. presidents, aside from the 3 petless virgins.
Oh, right. She
Like,
left.
everyone knows about Jackson having a
That
parrot
girl
that
marches
swore
to the
like a
beat of her
sailor.
own
So
drum.
bad that it swore during his funeral
Like
and had to be
you're one to
removed from the
talk.
service.
But if we have her on our side...
Yes,
about
this
that
did
one.
happen.
Wait, what about her treasure?
It's
what was the other
funny.
one?
Yeah, we almost forgot.
Jefferson owned about 40 sheep, including a prized ram who killed a boy on White House
empty?
grounds.
Wow.
Oh, and guess what?
What's going
That
on?
ram wasn't even killed. It was just moved back
supposed to be
upstate.
here?
Moved to a
Futaba
farm
herself
upstate.
was the treasure.
Damn,
And then
this
after
was
murdering
literally
several-
moved to a
Of course
farm
it's empty.
upstate.
And then after it murdered several other sheep, it was finally
This
put
is
down.
bad.
That's an angry fucking ram.
Not only did the real
Yes.
person come into her own palace,
The best one.
she awakened to
Oh,
a
shit.
persona while
There's
she
a
was
couple
here.
really good
This
ones I
place
didn't
could
pull up on the
collapse
list.
any second now.
'Cause there is a wiki
We've
page. There
accomplished
is a
our
list.
mission if her palace is crumbling. We should hurry back to
I
reality.
just know that
course it's a
sarcophagus
wiki.
has Captain
That would
America's
be
shield
wise.
on it.
Of course, there's a wiki page about this shit.
Of course there is.
And you can't
But
say
yeah,
it now.
three U.S. presidents so far have not had pets, to which I dub them the petless virgins.
Petless virgins.
Catching up to
What the pet was?
I don't remember all 3 of them. Oh, here we go. James K. Polk, Andrew Johnson, and Trump.
That last one's not surprising. But the first
You-
2, really?
Yeah, never did. Polk never did. Johnson never did.
Yeet the cat.
I
Come on,
thought
Cat, gotta go. Yay!
Polk did.
Nope.
Not even when he wasn't president?
Nope. As far as I'm aware now.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the ones that I think is probably the most interesting because of the absurdity factor of it is definitely Washington, who had a good variety of, I believe it was bloodhounds. Oh no, they were hunting coonhounds, and all 4 of them were named Drunkard,
Guess still
Taster,
alive?
Tippler, and Tipsy.
I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Speaking
Oh,
of
and then
drinking,
John Adams had 3 dogs who spanned the alignment chart.
Sorry.
McFucking excuse me.
They spanned the alignment chart. They were, and I quote, Juno,
What was that
Mark,
sound?
Satan.
What
Oh,
are you guys doing out here?
I almost spat out my drink when you said that.
Reminds me, where's Futaba?
What about
Let's see,
Futaba?
Jefferson had Dick, the mockingbird.
Oh, yes. We came all this way, so how about we
Oddly
enjoy some
enough,
coffee?
John Quincy had
Oh,
silkworms
that's a great idea.
because the first lady actually
That's
knew how to
fun, but
spin
it-
silk from them. which
Oh,
is
that's
kinda
cool.
I'm
interesting.
not thirsty though.
They also owned a
Did
gator.
he also have an alligator?
He did.
Oh, I
Wait,
only.
which
one?
It belonged to
Punches,
Marquis
you
de
guy.
Lafayette, and they
Take
housed
care
it for
of,
2 months
so
in the East Room.
You guys go on ahead.
Though evidence is uncertain, so we're not
Okay.
sure if this is actually true.
Gotcha.
Jackson had cocks, because of
Let's
course he
go
did.
see Futaba.
He likes handling
Or if
cocks. Got it.
It's not surprising that early presidents had
Futaba,
animals because
can you
most of
hear
them
me?
were also
Please say something.
farm owners or
Yeah.
Please. Could this
or
be
had
our
large
fault?
land
Is
specifically.
it because we
Oh, Van
defeated
Buren
our
had 2
monster's
tiger
mother?
cubs.
Oh, that's
No.
sick.
That was nothing
Or at least
more
he
than a
wanted
cognitive
to.
being
The story
created
goes
by
he
God.
was given them as a
Destroying
gift
it
from the
wouldn't
Sultan
cause
of
memory
Muscat
loss
and
or put a
Oman,
physical
but Congress
burden on
said
her.
no. Because it was a gift to
should
the
we
office
do?
of the president, therefore it's a gift to the people,
Hey.
not him.
Don't you know a doctor?
That's unfortunate.
You do. Can you contact them?
Let's see. Taft had a cow because of course he did. That's just on brand.
Don't have a cow, man.
You know.
How much will it be?
That was
Oh
a
right,
joke.
Johnson didn't have pets, but he did
So,
feed tiny white mice that lived in
How
his
is
bedroom.
her condition?
Yeah, cute.
Her pulse, breathing, temperature,
Jen, he's
and
also
blood
the guy who
pressure
came after
are all
Lincoln and
normal.
accidentally helped keep slavery
No
around for
ocular
a while.
abnormalities either.
Oh.
I'm not sure why.
Maybe not
It
slavery,
seems
but
this
black
girl is in some
disenfranchisement.
kind of light
That guy was
stupor.
not a good person.
Furthermore,
Still
she
not
lacks
good.
muscle for her age.
Eh,
I doubt she has much stamina
I-
either.
What do you mean?
I thought-
I see.
Yeah, define it.
The rebound from
It was
her
more of-
awakening was too strong.
I'm pretty sure we've had worse.
There may have been too many
He's
abnormal
considered one of the
circumstances.
worst.
It's still not good.
We
He was
simply
a
cannot
Southern
keep quiet
sympathizer
about
who was
this.
Lincoln's VP so that
We
he
should
could get the
let boss know.
Democrats on his side at the time.
I remember
Wouldn't you
that,
figure out our
but I'm trying to
identities?
But
remember
he was
if
not a
there's-
good
Still,
president. He very much
we should tell
bungled
him,
what
shouldn't we?
happened post-Lincoln. Let's see, what else do we
I
got?
was trying to remember if, because I remember reading somewhere that he did there was at least a couple of things that he did
I think
in
that would
office
be
that was
best.
good, and I'm trying to remember what they were.
Letting him know.
Unfortunately,
is
they're not
really the
very
only
well
option we have.
documented or talked about because
I
of,
guess it can't
you
be
know,
helped
the
now.
aforementioned
Just keep the circumstances
everything
that
else.
led up to this a secret.
Oh, right.
Okay?
Harrison
the
had 2
everything
gators as well, because we've had at least 2 people
Hey,
that had
Futaba?
gators.
2 people had gators.
Hey.
What was the second one?
Damn.
Benjamin Harrison had 2 gators. Oh
dear.
god. Oh no. I found Teddy Roosevelt. Oh no.
What
Oh,
do you
no.
have?
He had at least some hounds because I know he was a hunter.
Oh god.
Whoa,
Oh
why do
god,
you
it's a
guys look so
list.
Teddy
sad?
Roosevelt was an avid
He had a
hunter.
fucking menagerie,
Tell John's
apparently.
condition.
He did.
Let's- Okay, he's got guinea pigs,
It
he's got a
happens
calico
every so
pony, he's got a Hans, he's got a hen, a lizard, he's got
got a Hans.
Must
Manchester
have used up all
Terriers.
her energy.
The
He's got a
the
much
horse
macaw, he's
isn't
got a garter snake, pony,
think it
dogs,
happens 'cause she
terriers,
doesn't get enough
a
exercise.
small
The
black
horse
bear,
isn't-
what?
the horse isn't surprising because I'm pretty sure that was from his
That's a lot of
days
fucking
Like this for
dogs.
a few days
military.
whenever this
Got
Why
a
does
rat,
he have
he's
a
got
bear?
Make sure she gets
You got a
plenty of
badger?
rest. Here.
Pig,
Mom,
rabbit,
I'm
Saint
gonna go
Bernard,
close the
mongrel,
store.
Chesapeake Bay Retriever, cats, laughing hyena, a gift from Emperor Menelik
hard to
II of
describe
Ethiopia,
how I
a
feel
barn
about
owl, a one-legged rooster, and a lion.
I'm feeling pretty
Bear in mind, he
frustrated.
was a
That's a lot of shit.
conservationist.
I'm glad
He was a
she's okay.
conservationist, so that's not
But what
Yeah,
am I
surprising.
gonna do
this is
about
on brand
magic?
for Teddy, but at the same time, it's like, goddamn, Teddy.
She's
All right, I forgot. Tat had 2 cows. I forgot 2 of them.
2.
Of course he did.
He had Mooly Wooly, who died within a year, and then he had Pauline Wayne,
She fell asleep again?
who almost got accidentally shipped to the butcher by mistake.
Oopsie.
For a
Also,
bear?
we
Yes,
interrupt
supposed to
this
be-
How much is she planning
talking
on
about
sleeping?
pets to
You
bring in the
probably
fact that
shouldn't
Funaba
wake her
woke
up
up for
either.
exactly 5 seconds before going
What
back
to
to bed.
do?
Good job, Funaba.
It's too
Proud of you.
late for us to
Damn,
find
I wish I
another
could sleep.
And
hacker.
now
That'd be-
she's gonna sleep until the
All we can
21st.
do is wait for her.
Yeah,
to
she's
back
gonna
to
sleep
cow.
for an entire fucking month.
Yeah.
I wish I could
she's
do
very
that.
tired.
Me too. God knows I
But
could
yeah,
fucking
in the
use it.
case of Pauline Wayne, she was supposed to be sent on a train up north for the Dairyman's Expo, but she got confused in a train card and almost got sent to the butchers.
Hey,
Luckily, someone who understood the value of a good cow recognized her and was like, wait a minute, that can't be a cow that we're sending to the slaughterhouse. That doesn't make any sense. Also, damn,
How's the
apparently
pressure,
Coolidge
Master?
also had a good bunch of animals. He had a lot of birds, apparently. And a bobcat.
In the pocket.
And a bear.
Bobcat didn't eat the birds.
Oh, they
Apparently
had
not.
Bruno, a black bear from
Master?
Chihuahua, Mexico. Mrs. Coolidge promptly sent him to a zoo. Good.
Smart move, honestly.
oh,
A lot of dogs, a lot
See
of
you later.
dogs. There's a lot of people having a lot of dogs. Like, FDR also had a good amount of dogs, including... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any
Wait
sense.
a minute.
Hang on a second.
What did you find?
Hold on a fucking
FDR.
minute here.
Hang on. I need to check my notes real fast. Are you kidding me? That
What?
doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. So, FDR had a German Shepherd named Major. Just like Joe Biden.
Is this?
They both had a German Shepherd named Major. That's weird.
I wonder
would
if
have
Joe
2
Biden
nickels.
named his after
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened
FDR.
twice.
I'll ask you
Well, I
again
sure
some
hope
other
it'd be
time.
after, because the major that we have was from the last 7 years.
We have the option.
Oh, right. W. Bush also had a
What
cow.
should
He had a
we do?
longhorn, because he's from Texas.
Yeah, that's not surprising either.
HW had some pups and a Springer Spaniel. That makes
What
sense.
shall we do?
Clinton had 2 cats, or excuse me, 1 cat and a Labrador.
Cat
cat's
and dogs
name is-
living together, mass hysteria.
I mean, I got 3 dogs. and
Mass
2
hysteria.
cats, so I can do it.
I don't know. I can't have cats.
Reagan had like 8 different dogs. Damn.
I can't
Carter
have
had a
cats.
border
because
collie, an
I'm
Afghan hound, a Siamese cat, and an elephant.
Elefante.
Wait,
When did
Here we go.
elephant given to his daughter Amy as a gift, but it was sent to the National Zoo, probably for the best.
yeah. Who the fuck decided to give?
What do you think?
Who decided to give the president's daughter an elephant?
Wait, hang on. I'm not even gonna say this one because I think this is really funny. I'm just going to like get a screen cap of this, and then I'm gonna
Oh, boy.
post this in the chat.
Oh boy.
One of these things is not like the other, so tell me what sticks
One
out
of
here.
these is
Hold on.
not like
let's
the
see, a
others.
Poodle, a Yorkshire Terrier, Mare Settler,
I am not.
Cocker Spaniel,
I
and
need a second to
fish.
look at it.
I love how it doesn't specify; it just says fish.
A fish.
That's the
Just-
least helpful thing you could have said. Just, a fish.
and fish.
A fish.
Just a fish.
Ooh, Kennedy had a salamander.
Cool. You know, interestingly enough,
What?
like, you mentioned that the pet raccoon was named Rebecca.
Yes.
Tying this into something else,
Oh god.
Cyberpunk, Edge Runners.
Oh god damn it!
Well, more Cyberpunk in general. Apparently, some time ago, CD Projekt Red actually interviewed Mike Pondsmith, one of the guys who, the man credited with creating Cyberpunk. I should specify.
Oh,
Like, had
I
an-
thought that was Gilson B. Ponson.
Gilson B. Pontes. No. But like actually, like CD Projekt Red interviewed him, and they took some questions from the audience, and he answered a lot of stuff like, "How did you make it? What was the inspiration? Like, what do you think of X character? Like, what kind of stuff would you want, etc." And it was actually kind of interesting. Also, you should watch.
Hoover owned an elk hound named Ouija. Weegie. Go Ouija.
Go Ouija.
I appreciate that a lot of these people just owned either a very eccentric list of animals or just like 12 dogs. Just like, yeah, 12. We needed 12.
Or in Teddy
Or we-
Roosevelt's case, both.
In Teddy's case, yes. What animals do you own? Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
So when do we get the president that just has 12 cats?
Give it time, honestly. I mean, we've gotten presidents with cats. It's just a matter of how many cats.
I can't wait for us to get our first crazy cat lady.
I mean,
Go to the
honestly,
White
if
House,
Clinton
you just
won in
can't.
2016, that technically would have happened because she does own cats.
Wait,
Go
who?
to Hillary, I
Clinton.
guess.
Yeah. Because she does own at least one cat, so make of that what you
And
will.
cat.
No, I just want I just want one president to be the stereotypical crazy cat lady. Lives at home
She
alone
has
with
12 cats.
Yeah.
You go to the White House, just like you can't turn a corner without seeing a fucking cat somewhere.
Yes.
What the? Wait, what the?
All
Hang
the-
on,
all
back
the-
up a second.
All the White House
Coolidge, why did you
staffers
have-
are. All the White House
Coolidge had a
staffers
baby,
are
had a
absolutely
pygmy
losing their
hippopotamus?
mind because every cat keeps knocking shit over.
Hang on. I need to read more of. Okay, I knew about Rebecca the raccoon. That's good.
I missed
Reuben,
that.
a male raccoon, as a companion for Rebecca, who soon escaped and was not recovered.
Unfortunate.
Ebenezer the donkey. Do Funny, a songbird.
Too funny.
You funny.
Enoch the goose. Smokey the bobcat. Blake and Tiger, who are cats. Tax reduction and budget bureau. Lion cubs from Johannesburg.
What the?
Wait, is this Teddy?
No, this is Coolidge.
And
That's
was
even
dead.
funnier.
Hang on, I'm still going. We got Billy, the pygmy hippopotamus.
What do you mean you're
whose
still
full name
going?
was-
Why is
Who's
his name
full-
Billy?
Oh no, it gets better. Full name William Johnson Hippopotamus.
Wait.
We got a wallaby who was probably given to the zoo. A duker, which is a very small type of antelope, also given to the zoo. Bruno the black bear, and Peking ducks. 13 of them.
13 Peking ducks.
Apparently, Mrs. Coolidge attempted to raise them in the White House bathroom, but they were sent to the zoo.
Yeah, probably for the best.
I just love the idea that she crammed 13 ducks into the goddamn bathroom. Was like, I can train them.
I more so want to know why there was a Billy.
Billy the hippopotamus.
Fucking
I want to know
Hey,
what the
Ron.
fuck.
Hey, Billy.
No, honestly,
That
I don't
hurt.
know what the fuck was going through the brain of whoever was the, like, because obviously there's someone who has to take care of the White House and such
Yeah.
when there's a president.
Just straight
Oh,
up.
and
I want to
fun
know
fact,
what was
that
going through
raccoon
their
is also
head.
known for unscrewing light
I
bulbs.
do want to know what's going through their head when all these animals
Light
kept
bulb
showing
collector.
up.
Yes. Oh, and
That's
fun
I
fact,
could easily tell you what was going through their head. They don't get paid enough for this shit.
probably.
probably
But fun
didn't.
fact as
Probably
well,
not.
the possum that I mentioned that the Hoovers had was also named Billy Possum,
Billy Possum.
Billy
which is actually a
Possum.
reference to Taft of all things. Because you know how the teddy bear was a thing that existed because of Theodore Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of stupid entrepreneurs tried to do the same thing to Taft and offered him a possum named Billy Possum.
Billy the Possum.
They tried to sell it as a thing. It did not work, which is why no one knows what the fuck a Billy Possum is.
How is that not a cartoon mascot?
Because it was an attempt to merchandise a fucking president who happened to like eating possum.
You
It did
know,
not
Billy Possum sounds like some sort of southeastern, fucking cartoon mascot.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
it sound Billy Possum, especially with that backstory you gave, sounds like some tragic villain for some like Batman video.
Also, don't forget, there's more dogs with more names, so I'm gonna read off some more of these real quick.
Oh God.
Let's see. We got King Tut, the Belgian Shepherd.
King Tut.
We got Eaglehurst Gillette, the setter. Yukonon, the Canadian Eskimo dog. Caruso, who's a roller canary, which is a bird, of course, but
You know, the longer this list has gone on, and the more these lists have gotten ridiculous, the more I feel like I'm going to have an aneurysm from them.
oh god fucking damn it, Hoover. Hoover named his cat Mr. Cat.
Mr. Kitty.
What do you mean?
No, not
Into
Mr.
the
Kitty,
Mr.
just
Bin.
Mr. Cat.
Did he
FDR
actually
had
name
Fallout
it
as
Mr.
his
Cat?
secretary.
I can
Yes.
believe it. Alright, I was talking. Okay. A running gag. I talked about watching Nico B's playthrough earlier. He has a running gag with games where pretty much any time a cat shows up, he just starts calling it Mr. Kitty. So I can believe that.
Alright, let's see. FDR had 6 dogs. Fallout, Major, Meggie. Not Maggie, Meggie.
Meggie.
Winks, Tiny, President, and Blaze.
At
named
least
his
those are
own
pet
dog.
names.
I
These
love
are
that
all
one of
pet
them is Tiny President.
Tiny
No,
President.
it's Tiny, and there is President. They're different.
Oh.
Tiny, the Old English sheepdog, President, the Great Dane, which, you know what, that's fair.
That
Okay.
I
if
wish
it's
it
a
was
great-
Tiny President. That
If
would
it's
have
a
been.
Tiny
Great
President.
Dane.
That would have been great.
Wait a minute, Ike had a fucking elephant named Dezimbo.
What? Why is there
Thanks,
two that
Dwight.
had elephants?
How does the White?
I don't know.
How does
There's
the
at
White?
least 2 elephants.
How does the White House not have a zoo near it?
You think it would. Oh, right. Okay, this one
Presidential
actually
zoo.
does have backstory. This is a Kennedy one. We're going back to Pushinka.
Until
Oh, boy.
next time.
This is a Cold War bit. Because Pushinka was a gift from the Soviet Union Premier Nikita Khrushchev. And you
Oh.
might think, why the hell would he give him a dog? That dog is one of the pups of the first space dog, Strelka, from the Soviet Sputnik missiles.
Ah.
Essentially,
That's
it was
cool.
a very quiet flex on the fact that we sent dogs up into space and they came back so well they're making babies. Zaza the rabbit.
Zaza the rabbit.
Oh god. Okay, hang on. LBJ had him and her beagles.
Wait,
Puppers.
is that their names?
Yes, him and her. Non-specific. Him and her.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, I think they got the names backwards. I think him is actually the girl.
No. Nixon had Vicky the Poodle, Pasha the Terrier, King Timahoe, the Irish Setter, and Checkers the
Timahoe.
Cocker Spaniel. Goodness. What the?
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
god.
What?
Okay, this is for Jimmy Carter. This is not his pet, this was his daughter Amy. Misty Malarkey Yin Yang.
That's a mouthful.
That's a cat.
That is one cat.
These sound like racing horse names because of how absurd they keep getting.
They really do.
Oh.
The day there's a
Very
racing
stupid,
horse
very
called
quaint.
Mr. Cat, I will laugh my ass off.
Yep,
Celtics, there was a
Mr.
racehorse called Potato Chip. Anything is fucking possible.
Okay,
True.
That is true. But
okay.
if there was ever a racing horse that's named it's Mr. Cat, I would just die laughing.
I also love that for some reason between all these weird ones, we just have Bill Clinton.
Hey, inmate.
Just has Socks and Buddy, which are just the most normal ass cat and dog names possible.
I mean, you can't all have the
All of a sudden,
bizarre.
I'm just reminded of all the fucking weird ass names from
You'd like to read the compendium?
Uma
Read
Musume that
here.
I've heard.
Oh no, there's a bunch of weird ass names from Uma Musume because they're all weird horse names.
Well,
Yeah,
they're all based on real fucking horses.
Yeah, I was about to say, because they're all based on real horses.
So why do we get potato chips?
Oh, hang on, back up. We got more elephants.
More elephants?
No.
We got more. James
Stop
Buchanan was sent 2 Thai elephants, Mary and Buddha, from King Mongkut
Already?
of Siam,
What?
now present-day Thailand. But they arrived when Lincoln was president, who sent them to the zoo.
No slacking off.
Let's see, we got ponies, Mason and Dixon. We got
Ponies.
at least 2 miniature teacup Japanese chin dogs. John Tyler had the General, who was a Hans.
The General. And that's a pretty good name for a horse, honestly.
Okay, oh god, it's Hans Hours, because Andrew Jackson had apparently 5 horses.
How many fucking horses did these guys have?
Olivia, Emily, Lady Nashville, Sam Patch, and Truxton.
Well, bear in mind, you're talking about a time, a period in time where there was no vehicles, so that was their way
Some of these
of
guys
getting
were
around.
southern farmers, so yeah, having Hans is normal.
Also,
Okay.
many of them were also military men, and if they were in cavalry, they had a horse.
Jefferson
enough.
had 2 grizzly bear cubs?
See, that is insane.
A male and a female pair given to him by Captain Zebulon Pike. Jefferson deemed them too dangerous and troublesome for me to keep and gave them to the Philadelphia Museum instead.
Okay, back up. Zebulon?
Captain Zebulon Montgomery Pike, a American brigadier general who explored the Pikes Peak in Colorado.
I'm sorry, who the
Yep.
fuck names their kid Zebulon?
The same kind of people who named their kid North. Anything's possible, fuck you.
Wait,
So wait, is
North?
that twat the reason why Pikes Peak is called Pikes Peak?
You have to hand that to
he's
him.
the one.
I hated
It's
it.
named after him.
See, that's the
Oh my
thing.
God.
Most
What
people
is
at the
wrong?
time, in that time period, if they found something, they named it after themselves.
Yep.
Wow.
Bunch
hang
of
on.
egotistic
Hang on a
assholes.
second.
Except
Hang on.
for some reason,
Washington
Ponce
had a
de Leon.
fucking... Washington had a greyhound named Cornwallis after the general he beat in the American Revolutionary War.
Look,
That is
That's just a
fucking
slap in the face to that guy.
that is
He also
just
had
brutal.
Samson, Steady, Leonidas, Traveler, and Magnolia for Hanses.
Those are just cool horse names, honestly.
Oh, and also he had Sweet Lips, the foxhound.
Sweet lips?
And a donkey named Royal Gift. That's the
Yes.
name of the donkey.
I believe
Was it also a royal gift?
Yes, it was a gift from King Charles III of Spain.
Well, there
It
you
would
go.
have been really funny if you said no, it was a common gift.
No, he bought it.
Gift. He was a B rank pull.
This is a C rank. Son of a bitch.
Damn it.
Also, shout out to the fact that some presidents have also had pets that outlived them, like Polly, the parrot that outlived both James Madison and his wife.
Damn.
Same goes for Andrew Jackson's parrot, Paul, who unfortunately was so aggressive with his swears that it had to be removed from his own funeral.
Imagine a parrot like that getting thrown into the courtroom and fucking Ace Attorney.
That's just literally what happens.
I don't remember
I might
that
be wondering, why
episode.
do I even know all this random bullshit information? Well, I can tell you why. It makes the president a lot less scary if you go, these guys are a bunch of fucking goobers who own like 30 goddamn pets.
That you can also just go to
The,
Wikipedia.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's way funnier to just find out weird shit like this and be like, oh.
Yeah.
You guys are people? They're not just descended from the ether out of nowhere and sat in a house for 4 years? Huh.
Crazy.
Beautiful to me.
For 48 years.
Yeah,
True.
the parrot cross-examination was the last proper case of the first game prior to Rise from the Ashes.
Which then added an extra case to the re-release of the first game.
Yep.
I thought you were saying
It's-
an extra parrot.
I wish.
Hang
that
on,
was
hang on.
actually one of the more notable parts of that case, weirdly enough.
I was gonna say, I love finding out random factoids about the different like presidents and people through history.
It humanizes them, but it also makes it more interesting to like know about them because like, oh, they actually had a life. Cool.
Yes.
Do we
They
need
were
to talk
people.
about Richard Nixon's favorite meal?
Oh god, no. Not again.
Oh god, what
Not
was it again?
Cottage
Yeah.
cheese with ketchup.
Right. That weird fucking shit.
But
Let's
what
not
did he
forget
do?
that Truman liked well-done steaks.
What did Nixon do?
His
He ate
favorite
cottage
food was
cheese with
cottage cheese
ketchup.
with ketchup in it. I
I've
couldn't
seen
trust that
people
guy.
do weirder.
I mean, Reagan's favorite food was black licorice jelly beans, so make of that what you will.
Yeah.
But to be
And
fair,
had no
he did
taste
say-
in jelly beans.
to be
Right.
fair, the reasoning that he gave was it also helped him kick his smoking habit, so I'll give credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, whatever help you stop smoking, I guess. And I get
Also,
the reason for
Rutherford
the-
behaved at a cat named Miss Pussy.
Well, I know what
Back when a time when that was
Gra-
acceptable.
I was gonna say, I know what Grant's favorite food was. Whiskey.
Whiskey?
Yeah, he
was-
drank a lot of whiskey.
He was probably the drunkest president.
Yes,
Only
speaking
on
of
the
drinking,
battlefield. I heard he actually kind of did a lot better job kicking that when he got to office.
See, that's
Yeah,
that's
I don't remember
that's-
if you were here, Celtus, when I showed the video of like cooking the president's favorite food, because there was a good mix of them.
Yeah, it's about
I don't
to
think it
be
was. I will say this though. I found because I've been watching a video series about the Civil War recently. I found a very interesting thing out about Robert E. Lee.
Oh god.
They described how he spoke specifically as a different language, as he spoke like a Southern professor, with grunts, like small like twitches of like the eyebrows
Sitting at
and
my
things
desk.
like that.
Night, Cantor.
To just like that's how he communicated. No wonder no one understood what the fuck he was talking about.
Oh wait, hang on. I got more dumb ones.
Oh
and
boy.
the two people who did happened to be his sub-commanders.
So from Harrison, we have Mr. Reciprocity and Mr. Protection. We had more possums from that.
Oh boy.
And from McKinley, we had Valeriano Whaler and Enrique de Lome.
Those are names.
These were two cats named after Spanish generals and ambassadors. And of course, we have Teddy Roosevelt's many guinea pigs, Admiral Dewey, Bishop Doane, Dr. Johnson, Father O'Grady, and Fighting Bob Evans.
Yep.
Why do you have so many goddamn pets, Teddy? Just why?
That does kind of make me wonder what, like, interesting YouTube videos have we watched recently. If any.
Let me see.
I mostly listen to a lot of Distractable when I'm at work, which usually consists of the three guys being fucking goobers for hours.
Always a fun time. I've not actually
Usually
listened to
consists
much
of them- Most
Distractable.
recently, it consists of them mocking Wade for losing his car in the ocean.
What?
So the story goes, he finally bought a car because he's been neglecting to get one for some time. It was en route from Germany, and then they lost track of it for a while. and a lot longer. And eventually he got it, but they joke that he still lost it, and they just don't believe he actually owns a car. They believe it's a myth. They're fairly certain he's still deep faking them.
Yes. It's about as existent as Bob's functional fridge.
No, Bob got a new fridge, and then he had a second fridge rant.
I know.
No, he had a second one.
I know. I saw the animations.
I need to talk about fridges. Like, when that happened, you could just see Mark's face light up of just, oh no, every time.
It's happening again.
The fridge update.
For me, recently, I like I said, I love history, so I've been watching a lot of, like, history documentaries.
Those are cool. There's always something interesting to learn about with history.
Yeah.
But this one specifically, this is a channel that focuses exclusively on, like, wars and things like that, history. So, but they break it down extensively. Like, I think they're on episode, they do, like, a new video, like, every few days. But I think they're on, like, episode 20 in just the Civil War.
Cool.
Yeah. There's just a lot to cover.
The most recent one that I watched from them was actually referring to the naval front for the Civil War specifically.
Oh yeah, the Anaconda plan.
Which I entirely forgot about. That there was an entire thing involving that.
Yeah, the whole idea that they
Thank
had,
you very
at least the
much.
North had as a very smart maneuver to essentially
Strangle the South into submission was the Anaconda plan. Get up the Mississippi, surround them from the south and the east, and just prevent them from getting to trade with anybody through the water. Just completely cut them off.
It wasn't even that. On top of that, you have to remember that South also had its own interesting ideas in there, which they were the first. They were.
Ever mentioned the Trent affair?
Oh yeah, the Trent affair incident.
Which one was that one?
International waters. I think it was the British accidentally took out a ship or something.
Is this involved in the U.S. Civil War?
Yes.
I think it may have been mentioned during the naval video then, but it would have been.
The British kind of wanted the South to win because they were doing a lot of cotton trade.
Yeah.
So I actually know the story behind this one. The Trent affair, they were talking with them and they got into like diplomacy stuff. The British actually did not want the South to win. They did agree that the cotton was something that they would benefit from, but they also at the time had other colonies elsewhere that could give them the cotton they needed, specifically in Asia.
Well, no, the specific thing about it was that they wanted the cotton, they wanted the free cotton, the cheap cotton. But they also wanted anything to just be a kick in the pants to America at the time. But at the same point, they really didn't want it to be about slavery because the British population would never stand for it.
Yeah, the instant that Lincoln made it about slavery with Emancipation Proclamation,
All right then.
The British just noped out.
like,
Yeah,
we can't stay away. Don't go away, Confederates. We don't want you.
they literally just immediately cut ties.
They
I can imagine why they might have had a grudge against us.
Yeah.
That being said, that didn't prevent. There was also a major loophole involving international law at the time. This was something I found out about from the video. So you couldn't buy ships that were made from other nations normally, but you could, however, commission another nation to make a ship for you as long as it wasn't armed by them. So what happened was,
So get them to make a ship and load it up with your own guns, is what I'm hearing.
the South was commissioning Britain and other nations to basically make ironclad for them. And then they were bringing them over, and then they were putting their own cannons and things like that on them.
Knock, knock. It's the United States with huge boats with guns. Gunboats.
That being said,
Kicks down the door.
that being said, that didn't work very well for the South all the time. They got 2 of them, I think, from Britain, but it didn't last
There's
very
still
long
no response
because
from the Phantom
obviously they
Thieves to
didn't
Medjay.
have the
What
proper
do you make
guns
of
on
this?
them. One of them got
Most
caught
likely, the Phantom
beforehand
Thieves
and actually
simply
had
don't have
its
the means of
turret because it was like
confronting
a they had a turret
Medjay
mounted
is
on
quite
it,
different
and it
from
got
anyone we've
jammed
gone up against
shortly
thus
after they
far.
actually got it.
It seems their best option
And then there
is
was
to reveal
one
their
in
identities before more
Brazil
people
that
are
actually
needlessly
got
harmed.
captured before
really
it was
hit
even
us where
finished.
it hurts. We're going to beat them though.
The British, however, got caught about this and had to secretly purchase the ships so that they wouldn't end up in the South.
Hey, inmate.
And a lot of the nations started completely getting rid of that loophole around that time too. There's a lot of interesting things in history.
There's a lot of interesting stuff, like that time that we accidentally killed.
I understand why you guys
what's
feel
his face,
nervous,
the circle
but
guy
we'll just have to
during
wait
the
for
Punic
now.
Wars.
Circle guy.
Then there's also the war we almost got into with Canada over an island for pigs.
Oh yeah, no, the pig war is hilarious. We literally did almost go to war with Canada because of a shooting of a pig.
Yep.
That is.
We only stopped because someone walked in and went, "What the fuck are you idiots doing? Stop that!"
And it was all over what, one island?
Literally, that is the entire oversimplified video on the whole situation. It's a hot mess.
It was over one island that was in the middle of a river that nobody knew what to
Washington
do with.
State and the island to the northeast, to the northwest of it.
Yeah, no one knew what to do with it, and both nations just said, it's ours. And people went there and tried to take control over it, and someone's pig got shot and almost went to bloody conflict.
Yeah.
Until someone literally was like, you guys are all idiots.
Like, the best part, oversimplified, as I said, did a video on it. At the time, Buchanan was president, so he portrays Buchanan as like this terrified, like, tiny boy of a man who finds out, like, oh god, there's a tiny island that's causing a scuffle with the British. Oh no, Buchanan! Oh god, the British!
Oh god, the British! You know, if I may.
Hey, Lala-chan. Are you sure this
So
isn't
Selphus, you said you were interested in videos about history. If I might recommend one to you,
sure.
like they don't just deal with history, but that is like a large chunk of it, especially around like Italy. Overly sarcastic productions.
That's a good
one.
Yeah, they do some good stuff. In fact, during Halloween, they actually, like, my turn to talk about a cool YouTube video I've seen. They actually, over Halloween, released a video on The Count of Monte Cristo, the story. How much of a complicated clusterfuck that actually was.
Oh god.
It's kind of cool, actually.
I feel like I've seen some of these videos.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
For real?
Because one of the things they seem to reference a lot is also tropes and things like that.
Yes. They do a lot of talking about tropes in media.
I've definitely seen videos about tropes, so maybe I've seen one of theirs.
It's possible. I've also referenced them a time or two, I think.
As a source of information?
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things.
How about you, Liz?
Me, I just find it odd that there's no left turns on to watch anymore.
They're making a left turn.
That's right. That is the thing that stopped, didn't it?
Yeah, we had the Phoenix finale.
Information about
How did it go?
Season ended with a flirt.
Oh. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, I heard. I saw a lot of complaining on Blue Sky.
I'd like to formally apologize to SG's Blue Sky feed, because RJ and I, we had some bitching.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. I never got around to explaining that bullshit that I was supposed to show you, Wiz.
Lucky me!
Oh boy.
That very young golden goose just appeared.
Please
I told you
I don't
about
want to talk about how the Phoenix race went. I really don't.
Don't worry, you don't have to. I'll distract you with something stupider.
As if.
Oh boy.
What do you want?
Very
Just
poorly
tell
done
me.
CGI car crashing.
Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right?
How
Well,
poorly are we
He
talking
got
about here?
arrested soon after.
Oh,
So don't think that I can't put two and two together.
The fucking
Something's fishy.
fucking thing that this damn thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, this nonsense posting.
Its Final Destination probably would be flagged and copyright.
Yeah, I have the video muted and such, so we're not gonna set anything off. You should not have this on stream at all.
I don't. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, the fourth movie is considered like the bad one of all the movies because it's just really over the top and all the stuff is ridiculous. The thing that sets the plot in motion, well,
Hardcore Phantom Thieves
I'm just gonna let the video play.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you can
NASCAR
take a
crash.
vacation.
So at first it's like, okay, that's kind of normal.
I was just kidding.
Then that
I'm
happens.
conducting a private investigation during my
You get
off
squashed by a tire.
No one at work
Then
knows
that
about
happens.
Don't tell me you're...
it. Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves, and I'll write articles
Happens.
based on what you tell me about them.
Which doesn't make any
Jesus.
fucking
The
sense.
Phantom
does that work?
Thieves who you love oh so much. Deal?
Getting trampled.
This isn't
All
even
right,
like
she's
the
about to get
Mom
flattened by an
1985
engine.
I can create
disaster.
a
This is
lot
just
of positive
stupid.
PR for the
Yeah,
Phantom
no, this
Thieves,
one's
so
really
be
stupid.
sure to give me
Flood
some
warning
good
as your only
scoops.
warning for the rest of this.
All right.
That don't make any sense. That what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, this is the
Your
dumb one.
reputation skyrocketed.
And also, for some reason, none of these cars fucking slow down.
Unnatural how much
They
your
all
actions
just
were publicized.
fucking charge in full speed.
Did you have an inside man in the media?
Yeah, what happened to the yellow
Someone
flag?
who could manipulate
There is
information
none.
for you?
Meanwhile,
We have a
getting
caution.
What do you have to
meanwhile,
say to
Size
that?
power bombing us through the table again.
Oh yeah.
I am thou. Thou
Drop some
art
concrete on
I.
some poor plebs.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
I don't get it. Like,
With the
this
birth
one
of the
makes
devil
no
persona,
fucking sense.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom
And
and new
kaboom.
power.
And then he's just like, what the fuck was that?
All right.
So yeah, that
Same
was an
reaction that I
actual
have.
thing.
What the fuck was that?
Oh,
That was an
don't
actual
tell
thing that they
anyone
used to
about
set
this,
off
okay?
the plot of the fourth
I don't
movie.
want people to know
Everything
that my
else for
source
like
is
the
a
other
high
movies
school.
is like rational of oh,
Jen,
this is a freak
time to
disaster that would
celebrate our
actually lead to a lot of people
Bring
dying.
out
Not
my bottle.
this does
And
not make any
2
fucking sense.
glasses,
Not even a cartoon
please.
would use this kind of logic to illustrate this.
Come on.
No, this is some random bullshit.
Whoa.
Because
Your
like first
silence
movie,
is
it's a plane crashing.
Fine,
That's
fine,
totally understandable. It's
fine.
like a tragic
I won't
event that
make
would
the high
happen.
schooler
Second
drink.
movie, it's a logger truck. The logs come loose and they cause a massive
Here's the
pileup.
bathroom.
The famous one.
Ah, she's gonna be in
Yeah.
there for a
The
while.
third one, it's a roller
Should
coaster
go
deal.
home.
Fifth one, bridge collapses, and the sixth one is due to poor maintenance, a high-rise tower restaurant collapses and kills everybody that's inside of it. Like all of them are like within some amount of that would be a great disaster if that were to happen. The race car one does not make any
You take
fucking
care
sense.
now.
It's like,
Random
I think at least
bullshit
one
guy.
of those drivers would stop.
Like, I think everyone
Hey,
would immediately
Lois
stop
on.
after the first car exploded.
You would think.
Like the
Because
tires
of the way
alone.
modern racing rules are, that would be an immediate red flag.
Like,
Oh,
the tires
it-
popping off and just blowing someone's head off out of nowhere makes no sense just to start.
I mean,
How to get over the barricade.
first things first. I've seen some vehicle parts go flying very far.
Well,
But
yeah,
not
because
like
usually
that.
it's as a result of a very high-speed impact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even still, like, there've been even in like early NASCAR vehicles that have literally like exploded like that
Yep.
and hit, and at the same time also hit the catch fence, but they don't go
Come
straight
again.
through it. There's a whole point of why it's called a catch fence.
Yep.
Oh, right. I almost forgot something as well. Normally, like, the thing that happens after the premonition stuff, whenever that happens, the survivor and, like, the lead character will take a bunch of people and be like, okay, we gotta get out of here. The guy for the fourth movie does that, gets a few people out. The accident goes anyway, because of course it does. He didn't
Yep.
prevent it. It just is gonna keep happening. But once that starts, usually the other characters start getting picked off one by one. But in this case, they just decided, what if we just did the same bit again?
What if we did it a gag?
Which at first you might be wondering, what the hell does that mean? Well, it means this. Right around here. How? How does that work?
It doesn't.
It does
There's
not.
no way in hell a tire pop flying clean over all the seats and just takes out this poor woman in one hit. Like, that is way too perfectly timed.
Well, first things first, I would believe a tire going that far could do a ton
I mean,
of
the
damage.
likelihood of a tire going that far is actually very low.
going that far
Outside
and
of a
specifically getting that
motorsports
angle
track.
to perfectly take her out.
That's some
It's
fucking
just-
video game bullshit.
It is.
Yeah, this was also the era of 3D, so that's probably why some of these are more over the top. But still. It was
God.
like the fifth movie also had elements of 3D, but it was still like properly reasonable with how absurd it could get. The fourth one is just what the fuck is going on. Then again, it did also consist of a racist man getting set on fire and dragged away by a car. So we take what we can get.
We take those. God, you
Like,
guys
literally-
remember? You guys remember the era of 3D movies?
It
Yes, unfortunately.
seems-
I mean, unfortunately, that shit was awesome.
There was good and bad parts to it.
There was. Like, very few of them actually worked, but the ones that did, God, it was an experience. Like, personally, I found that the animated films very much took more advantage of the 3D effects than the live action ones did.
There were some really good ones for 3Ds in
Yeah.
animation, like How to Train Your Dragon. But then
Yes.
there were ones like robots that just exist.
Wait,
Do
was
stuff,
robots?
I guess.
Wait, did robots do a 3D version?
It might have. I don't remember for certain though.
I mean, I could see that. That definitely seems like something
I guess.
they do.
I guess
but
also Spy Kids 3D is technically falling under that a bit.
I don't know how much I'd classify that one.
That one is like half and half.
So there was a version of robots that came out next year.
What?
Excuse me?
Release dates. There's a 3D version of robots slated to come out October 16th, 2026, next year.
The fuck do you mean?
Sure, why not?
I'm confused.
Yes, I am. Also, question of curiosity: how much longer do we want to go with this stream, anyhow?
I mean, I suppose we could stop after this if you want.
Because we're in Burger King mode, essentially waiting for the plot to finish.
We are. And it's
And
gonna
we
be
gotta
a bit.
watch this in interaction with the weirdo of the
The
weirdo.
weirdo.
Oh yeah, Mishima.
He's a good kid, but he just takes it a little too far.
He's a good guy. He's just a bit quirky.
Yep. Going back to the 3D movies for a second. I remember, I saw at least 3 of them in 3D. One being Wreck-It
I
Ralph.
thought for a second you were gonna just say I saw at least 3 movies. That was it.
Now, I've seen more than 3, believe me.
I mean, I don't watch movies, and I've seen at least 3.
Wonderful.
First one being Wreck-It Ralph, which 100% took advantage of the 3D. That was a fantastic experience, honestly.
So
I
did
do
How to
remember
Train Your
seeing
Dragon.
that movie in theater.
Yeah.
Because movie.
I didn't get to see with the first one in 3D.
How to Train Your Dragon? Yes.
Oh, fuck. Wish I could have seen that one. I think it's the second one I saw that was in 3D.
What a coincidence.
It's definitely
Honestly,
wasn't the
all
first
3
one.
of them are good movies, so that's fine.
And the third one was... It was one of the Hobbit movies. I think it was the second one. Not as
The
good.
Desolation of Smaug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Yeah, not as good, but...
Meanwhile,
It was
Mishima
still-
over here is going, "That's the weirdo."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a bitch.
Just
You know, one
use
movie that I
games.
never got
What do you
around
call
to
it?
seeing
Weird.
that I probably would have been a good 3D movie. I never got to see Hardcore Henry.
Is that the one that was basically like a
That's the
POV
first
movie?
person movie.
Yeah.
It's the first person movie with Queen music in the background.
Wow, that was actually released. I never heard fucking anything about it after it
Because
released.
no one watched it because it was a limited release, but I heard good things about it.
Really?
I mean, it must have
was
been
an- it was
good.
independent.
It must have been good. It got a Payday 2 crossover.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like a good
two
list of like
heists
really
and
good movies
Jimmy,
that did not do well. That's one of them.
character of it.
Huh.
He's a heister.
Yeah, apparently you should check out this movie. What the fuck?
Yeah. That was around the same time as well as like Kubo and the Two Strings, which I did not see but really need to.
Yes, I have seen it. You absolutely need to see it.
Yes. Yes.
So
Stop
why
mo-
is the adversity on our screens?
Why is the adversity on our screens? It's because it recommended it to us, I guess.
The fuck do you mean the
You don't need to
adversity?
know what the adversity is. Don't worry about it. I said don't look at it. I know you're looking at it.
So how's your day been, Selfless?
Strange.
Coming up on 2 hours and my computer hasn't blue screen, so hopefully I've got my problem fixed.
Don't
Knock
tempt
on
fate.
wood.
Knock on wood.
Blue screen in 5, 4, 4,
3,
4,
7.
Another Q.
What happened to 3?
No.
And the Batman symbol. Just kidding.
Ah!
Even in the future, nothing works.
Yeah, pretty much.
1980s movie. That statement is so fucking true.
So true. Always has been.
Spaceballs is still a good fucking movie.
Yes,
Well, yeah, it's a Mel Brooks. Most of his work like that is pretty solid. You
Oh,
need to watch
yeah.
Young Frankenstein Blazing Saddles.
I've watched
You
both
just
of those.
can't quote 85% of Blazing Saddles.
You really can. You can quote a lot of it, just you can't quote anything involving the white people talking about black people.
Candygram for Mongo.
Mongo only
Candygram
part
Mongo.
in Game of Life.
Sign. Me, Mongo. Sign here, please. Thank you. Mongo. I fucking love that it just uses the fucking Looney Tunes sound bit, complete with the explosion. Because no one... That fucking caught me off guard when I first saw that movie. Like, what the
And
fuck?
And of course, we also have to talk about these are people of the land.
Shall we return
You know.
home?
You know,
Morons.
That last part was ad-libbed, and you
Yeah, I
can
was
tell
about
it
to
was
say.
because he starts cracking up.
Man, it's hot.
All right.
Let's
Thank
do it.
you. Thank you, Gene Kelly.
Yeah.
rest in peace, Gene Wilder.
Rest in peace, fucking Willy Wonka.
What a hero.
All right, I think that's a good place to stop.
Goodbye, everybody, and always remember, presidents are people too, and they can always have pets. And if they
Yes.
don't, they're a petless virgin.